he puts himself in those spots. He works hard to get the puck back, and he battles out there. And obviously, he's got the skill to finish it off. So that's great for us, and hopefully, he keeps it going.
As far as it goes with your line, I think a lot of people talked about Cole Sillinger and how he looked during training camp. What have you seen from Cole that maybe looks different this year?
Yeah, and he looks great. I think it's he looks quicker. He looks more assertive out there. I think he's playing really well right from day one of camp. He's come in, he's prepared, and we want to be a good line for us and a dangerous line, bring what we can bring to the group. And I think we've had some good minutes, and we just want to keep building on it as a line. But we all excited about Silly and how he looks.
Good test for you guys tonight against a team you know very, very well. What do you think it's going to take to beat the Devils in this one?
Yeah, really good team over there. We're going to have to be at our best. So, a lot like we've been doing the first two games. Just keep building on that. That's the Jacket style of hockey we want to have, and we got to do it at home here. There's going to be a lot of energy in the building, so looking to feed off that and bring our game.
Last thing here, what does it mean to be back in front of the fifth line for the first time in this 25th anniversary season?
Yeah, it's always special. This is a special night, opening night at home, and last couple of years we've started on the road, so it's nice to come back home and play in front of our fans, and they've been waiting all summer and watching training camp and stuff, so you get a couple preseason games, but it's the energy on the home openers pretty awesome, especially in this building. So we're really looking forward to playing in front of our fans again.
That was Blue Jackets captain Boone Jenner. He and the CBJ set for their first division test of the year tonight against New Jersey. But the Devils say they feel they match up very well with the Blue Jackets. Tell you a little bit more about the Devils next on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Hockey just hits differently here in Columbus. That's why for 25 years and counting, we've celebrated hockey and heroes, playing with heart and glory. Because rooting for the Jackets isn't just what we do, it's who we are. We are the fifth line. Don't miss a second of the action. Tickets available now at BlueJackets.com.
Around here, it's all or nothing, and Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anybody, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through November 3rd, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.75 APR financing, or you can get 5.75 APR financing on hybrid models with approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We've all got it, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
As the official security partner of the Columbus Blue Jackets, the local team here at Vector Security is committed to protecting homes and businesses throughout Central Ohio. We live here. Our families eat, shop, and go to school and church in our communities. So we have a vested interest in keeping the homes and businesses of our neighbors safe and secure. Visit vectorsecurity.com/CBJ for a free security assessment that will address your unique needs. That's vectorsecurity.com/CBJ.
We're about 20 minutes away from dropping the puck tonight at Nationwide Arena. Dylan Tyre with you on the Toyota pregame show ahead of tonight's home opener between the Blue Jackets and the New Jersey Devils. The Blue Jackets are 1-1 entering this one. So are the Devils. They are feeling good coming off their own first win of the season. They took down the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-3 Saturday night and are really hoping to keep the ball rolling in this one against the Blue Jackets. These teams definitely know each other well. They play 4 times a season as division opponents, and last year these teams split the games they played here at Nationwide Arena. Both of them, by the way, were extremely well played. Devils coach Sheldon Keefe expects more of the same tonight.
Yeah, I just remember, they're tight games, hard games. This is a team that's seems to get better and better every time you play them. I think a lot of that's with their youth, and how they develop and they get better. There's just so much skill and speed throughout their lineup, and then they had some injuries last year with some of their veteran guys, but you start to look at them as a healthy group with the veterans they have, and adding Coyle, and there's just a lot of depth through their team, so we expect no different in terms of it being a competitive, hard-fought game. They've been playing really well in their first couple of games, and this building is never easy to play in.
New Jersey led by the Hughes brothers, who both love playing against the Blue Jackets. Older brother Jack is one of the most dynamic forwards in the National Hockey League, and he's got 15 points in 12 career games against the Blue Jackets. The younger brother Luke steadily becoming one of the better defensemen in the NHL, and he's also off to the best start of his career. He leads New Jersey with 4 assists in the team's first 2 games. He has also been solid against the Blue Jackets, 3 goals and 2 helpers in 7 games against the CBJ. In net, New Jersey will go with veteran Jake Allen for the first time this season. He had solid numbers last year with a 2.66 goals against average and a .908 save percentage in 31 games. He'll certainly need to be on his game tonight after the Blue Jackets scored 7 times on Saturday. Plus, these two teams simply tend to score a lot against each other. How much, you might ask? I'll tell you after another break on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My sinks gurgled, they barely drained, the toilet overflowed. I plunge all day with no luck. What's wrong with this commode?
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have 0-turn, skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville, or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, that's too... Oh, I hate hearing.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Almost time to get going tonight in Columbus. Dylan Tyre with you on the Toyota pregame show. But before we drop the puck between the Blue Jackets and the Devils, it's time to go beyond the numbers with Bread Financial, proud to be the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. I told you, when these teams face off, they score a lot. So tonight's number is 4. The winning team has scored 4 more goals in 8 of the last 10 games between the Blue Jackets and Devils right here inside Nationwide Arena. Before I hand it over to Bob McElligott, let's take a look at the Nationwide NHL scoreboard. Nationwide is on your side. Finals from earlier today, the Avalanche beat the Sabres 3-1 at the KeyBank Center. In Boston, the Bruins fell to the Lightning 4-3. Then the Ottawa Senators lost big to the Predators, a 4-1 final north of the border in Ottawa. On Long Island, the Islanders lost to the Winnipeg Jets 5-2, and the Red Wings held on to win in Toronto, a 3-2 Detroit victory over the Maple Leafs in that one. That'll do it for the Toyota pregame show. Coming up, Bob McElligott has the starting lineups and so much more on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
5 words no one wants to hear? You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Let's go Jackets, your flagship home for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
WBNS FM, HD1 Columbus.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. From the inaugural season.
Gives the puck away, Nash off in front, score! Count the cash, Rick Nash!
To today.
Put it in front, and there's a score! Number 30 for number 19, Adam Fantilli.
We are celebrating 25 years of Blue Jackets hockey. Today's game on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network is being brought to you by Ohio Health, official healthcare provider of your Columbus Blue Jackets since day one. Bread Financial, the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. And by Cameron Mitchell Restaurants. Reserve now at CameronMitchell.com. Today's game is being brought to you locally by
Bobcat Enterprises in Hilliard and Reynoldsburg. Bobcat Equipment. Built tough, priced right. By your Central Ohio Volkswagen dealers. And by Atlas Butler Plumbing and Drain Cleaning Services. Your flagship home for the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
It's time to put on your jackets. Tonight from Nationwide Arena, the National Hockey League presents your Columbus Blue Jackets and the New Jersey Devils. Welcome to the 25th anniversary season of Blue Jackets hockey. I'm Bob McElligott. The Blue Jackets come into this game having played their first 2 games on the road and away from Nationwide Arena, and they did a pretty good job of it. As a matter of fact, the Blue Jackets went 1-1, lost the opening game last Thursday. That was in Nashville to the Predators, but rebounded nicely in a game on Saturday night in Minnesota when they beat the Wild by the score of 7-4. And I'll tell you something. When I say wild, that is exactly what that game was. It was wild. The Blue Jackets gave up 4 power play goals in that game, and yet they got the victory. That doesn't happen very often in the National Hockey League. I can tell you that right now. But it did happen to the Blue Jackets in that game on Saturday. Kirill Marchenko scored the 4th hat trick of his NHL career. Marchenko also is now just behind Rick Nash and Cam Atkinson in career hat tricks for the Columbus Blue Jackets in franchise history. He's going to get there. I'm almost guarantee you 6 is the top number. He's going to get there at some point. Who knows? Maybe it'll be this season the way that he was skating and shooting the puck. He shot the puck well on Thursday in Nashville. He had 8 shots on goal, but yet he didn't have a goal. He comes back and he gets 3 in the second game that he plays. So big night for him. Big night for Boone Jenner. Blue Jackets captain scored the 200th goal of his National Hockey League career. And for the franchise, it was a pretty big night as well, as Boone Jenner took a shot that deflected off the leg of Adam Fantilli and went into the net. that became the 5,000th goal in the regular season scored by the Columbus Blue Jackets as a franchise in their 25 years. So it was a big night in Minnesota, and like I said, you start the season, you start the road trip 0-1. Nice to come back and get a big win. I talked to Damon Severson before that game on Saturday, and I asked him how much desperation is there, if any, being that it's only game 2 of the season. He said, no, there's a lot of desperation because you don't want to finish a road trip with a losing record ever. So it was important to the Blue Jackets to get that victory, to get the 500, and now to get home to take on a division rival in the New Jersey Devils. Now, of all that good news of what happened on Saturday for the Blue Jackets, there was one bit of bad news, and it's actually a pretty big nugget of bad news because the Blue Jackets have been so healthy through training camp into the start of the regular season, but Eric Branson left that game on Saturday with an upper body injury, and that injury is going to keep him out of tonight's game. So the Blue Jackets have to juggle the lineup a little bit. And that means that Jake Christensen is going to make his first appearance of the season for the Blue Jackets. Now, Jake played 68 games here last year. In fact, he played so well, he earned himself a one-way 2-year contract from the Columbus Blue Jackets. So you knew it was only a matter of time before he got into the lineup. Now, Jake skates very well. He's got good offensive skill as well as defending. But one thing that the coaches asked him to work on over the summer was getting just a little bit more gritty, playing a little bit more of a dirty game. And I asked him if that was difficult for him.
I feel like kind of ever since I've been in pro, I've been chipping away at that. And I think comes with strength too. And I definitely try to get stronger in the summer and work on that. And so, I think something that I always got to work on.
So the way they're going to start the game, Jake Christensen is going to be paired with Denton Matejka. Now, they are both left-handed shots. That means somebody has to play on their offside, and that somebody to start here this evening is going to be Denton Matejka. Now, we talk about this all the time. You like to have a left-handed shot on the left side. You like to have a right-handed shot on the right side. And there are nuances in the game that make it that you'd like to have that in an ideal world, but Denton Matejka says to him, really doesn't matter.
In my opinion, no. Everybody kind of has their own preference. For me, I feel like, picking pucks up off the wall and stuff, you're on your forehand right away, and you don't have to turn really, especially on the ozone blue line. You kind of just take that step to the middle, and I mean, there's pros and cons to it. In my opinion, it doesn't really change much though.
This will not be the first time that he plays on a pair with Jake Christensen, by the way. They played together in a playoff game in Cleveland for the Monsters once upon a time, and Denton brought that up to me immediately. So for him, he has no care in the world as far as playing with Jake Christensen. He's actually excited about it. They're both gifted skaters and should be able to play a good game alongside each other here tonight. But if you look at the first 2 games, the Blue Jackets also rotated defense pairings as the game went through. So, they may be a pair at the beginning. They may not be a pair the entire way through. They will play it by ear. Let's talk about the New Jersey Devils. They come into this game also with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. They lost to the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are kind of like the team that they have a real hard time beating. And that carried into the first game this year. They lost that one 6-3, but then they came back with a 5-3 victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning in their second game of the year. They're very talented. Jack Hughes was hurt at the end of last year. They really missed him. He's back in the lineup. Dougie Hamilton was out for the whole year last year. He's back on the blue line. They're going to be a tough division opponent for the Blue Jackets to face here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. They're being brought to you by Kroger. First of all, for the visiting Devils, on defense, as I mentioned, Dougie Hamilton, he is back. He is starting tonight. Jonas Siegenthaler is on the other side. He got hurt last year, too, at a point. So those 2 guys are back. Now, on the wings, you've got Timo Meier, and he is going to be joined by Dawson Mercer. And then in the middle, it's going to be the captain of the Devils, Nico Hischier, making the start tonight. Now the starting lineup for your Columbus Blue Jackets. On defense, it'll be Ivan Provorov. He's joined by Damon Severson. The Blue Jackets have Dmitry Voronkov and Kirill Marchenko starting on the wings. Sean Monahan will make the start at center. 2 scratches for the Blue Jackets tonight. I told you, Eric Branson, defenseman, is out with an injury tonight. Forward Yegor Chinakhov is a healthy scratch for the 3rd straight game. Right now, let's go Between the Pipes, which is being presented by Advanced Drainage Systems. ADS is a global leader in the production of environmentally friendly solutions to responsibly manage water. At ADS, they are helping the world to manage our most precious resource. Here's the goaltending matchup tonight. Jake Allen is going to make the start for the New Jersey Devils. This is going to be Allen's first start of the season. Last year, he played 31 games, was 13-16-1, had a 2.6 goals against average, and a .900 save percentage. So the Blue Jackets will get him for the very first time this year. On the other side, it'll be Jet Greaves, who made the start and took the loss in Nashville on Thursday. Greaves comes in with that 0-1 record, a 2.04 goals against average for him, and Jet has a .938 save percentage as he gets ready to make the start here tonight. Jet Greaves has had some success in his short time in the National Hockey League against the New Jersey Devils. He had a very good game. It was, when I talked with Dean Evison during the pregame show, I asked him how tough the decision was as to who was going to start in goal tonight, Jet or Elvis, and he said, well, it's not a hard decision because both guys played extremely well. Now, the one thing that Elvis had that Jet didn't have was Elvis got a win in his game, but evaluating it on just the body of play itself, they loved what both guys did. I think the team feels comfortable with both goaltenders in front of them. I've been answering a lot of questions the last couple of days about this, and who's the starter, who's the backup. I really don't think it matters. If you look at today's National Hockey League, you don't have one guy that plays 70 games and another guy that plays 12 games anymore. Remember when Sergei Bobrovsky was here as the starting goaltender? Curtis McElhaney might play 12, might play 15 on the year, and that was it. And that was understood, and that was okay at that point in time. Today in the National Hockey League, teams are trying to get more toward a 60-40, not quite a 50-50 split. They would love if they could go 50-50, but if you can find a 60-40 split, then it's a couple of things. First of all, you have two happy goaltenders because they're both getting their opportunities to play. And even more so than that, if and when you get to the Stanley Cup playoffs, now you have a goaltender that you're going to lean on, and he's not as tired as he would be if he was playing 70 games during the National Hockey League season. It is a tough game to play today. These teams are so talented. When you're a goalie, you're up and down a ton. You're side to side, an absolute ton as well. So if you can get more toward that 60-40 split in today's game, that's what teams are trying to do. The Blue Jackets would be absolutely fine if Jet Greaves and Elvis Merzlikins can just go on splitting games. Eventually, one's going to step ahead of the other. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But at this point, if they're playing well, you just roll them out there, one game after another game, and wait until that time that somebody forces your hand and takes over the starting role. In the meantime, we're just about to get underway here. It's the home opener at Nationwide Arena. The 25th home opener as the Blue Jackets are getting set to take on the New Jersey Devils. I'll be back with the opening faceoff as we continue right here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Around here, it's all or nothing. And nobody has more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota. Now through November 3rd, get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.75 on RAV4 Hybrid. Excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey parents, if you're interested in getting your child started in hockey, listen up. The Blue Jackets Get Out and Learn program, in association with Apex Pros, introduces first-time participants ages 5 to 9 to the sport of hockey for free. Each participant gets 30 minutes of instruction, a free stick, and a ball, jersey, or t-shirt to keep. Register for an on-ice or street hockey clinic now at bluejackets.com/gold.
This is Jet Greaves. This is Zach Wierenski.
This is Boone Jenner celebrating our 25th season on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Fantastic! Blue Jackets getting set for the home opener tonight here at Nationwide Arena, taking on the New Jersey Devils. The Blue Jackets are decked out in their home uniforms, a Union blue jersey with a red and white trim, the red pants, blue socks, and blue helmets. The New Jersey Devils are in their road white uniforms with a red and black trim, black pants, white socks, and white helmets for them. Well, this year we've got a little change as you're going to hear the cannon going off here. And the cannoneer tonight, celebrity cannon lighter, John H. McConnell, representing the McConnell family and the ownership of the Columbus Blue Jackets. They've had it for these 25 years. And they just set off the cannon to get us going here tonight. The Blue Jackets skating from left to right here in the opening period. And the officials for tonight's game is assigned by the National Hockey League. The referees are Justin Key and Furman South. And the linesmen are Killian McNamara and C.J. Murray. Out to take the opening faceoff for the Blue Jackets is Sean Monahan. Nico Hischier, the captain of the New Jersey Devils, once upon a time a first overall pick by New Jersey, and a guy that's really started to come into his own. You know, they've got Jack Hughes, and everybody talks about Jack Hughes and his great skill and the way he flies around the ice, but Nico Hischier is a guy that has just progressively gotten better year after year. They tell me that he put on even more muscle this year. He's bigger, he's stronger on the boards, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here if he has anything to say about it for the New Jersey Devils. So he's ready to step in against Sean Monahan to get things going here tonight. They are at center ice. The referee steps in and just waiting to drop the puck here, waiting on Jake Allen to get set in goal for the Devils. He does. The puck is down, and the Devils win the opening faceoff. Jonas Siegenthaler throws his puck into the Blue Jacket zone. Jet Reeves moves it around over to the far side. Dmitry Voronkov couldn't get it out of the zone. Devils bring it in front. Dawson Mercer couldn't direct it on net. And now Damon Severson, a former Devil, picks it up, gets it out to the neutral zone for the Blue Jackets, and it's now fired in from the red line by Dmitry Voronkov. He'll chase it down left wing boards, finds Marchenko with a shot, and Jake Allen facing his first shot in this game, and he is successful in stopping it. So he's able to make that save. And he holds on for the faceoff. And the faceoff is going to be placed in the left wing circle of the Devils zone. The Blue Jackets are going to change to bring Adam Fantilli out with Cole Sillinger and Boone Jenner. Now Fantilli's waved out. That's all right when you have Boone Jenner on the line, because he can step in there and take the face-off, although the Devils do win it. And they flip this puck out to the neutral zone. Provorov, first guy back to get to it. And the Blue Jackets try to rush it in. Fantilli on the right wing boards. Stepped into, and that puck is knocked away by Luke Hughes, but not out of the zone. Not initially, anyway. Brett Pesce's got it now. Pesce tries to clear, and he will. He got a little bit of help there as the puck is carried up the ice by the Devils, and from the right wing side, they take a shot, and there's Jet Reeves making his first save of the game. And covering that one to get a face-off inside of the Blue Jacket zone. So the team's kind of feeling each other out here early on, and that is to be expected when you face a team for the very first time. Face off in the right wing circle. Jack Hughes is out there for New Jersey going up against Charlie Coyle. Coyle wins his face-off. Zach Werenski played the puck off the glass and out to the neutral zone. Matthew Olivier got it just inside of the Devils' end. Luke Hughes trying to clear it. Kent Johnson able to take it away. Wind it around to the right point. Dante Favreau back behind the net for Kent Johnson. Johnson draws a crowd of two, but he passes to Olivier with a backhanded shot. And that one is knocked aside by Jake Allen. Favreau fires it from the right wing boards. Allen makes that stop as well, and now Jesper Bratt comes back on the counterattack. He had Hughes streaking in on the left wing side. He hit him with a pass, but it bounced off the heel of the stick. And the Blue Jackets get it through the neutral zone. Charlie Coyle in on the right wing side. All the way down behind the net, he is forced. And Simon Nemec was able to lift his stick and knock that puck free. And the Devils will clear it back out to the neutral zone. Denton Matejcik wants to bring it back in. Pitch it off the backhand to the right-hand corner. Nemec able to get there first, and he cannot get it out of the zone. Jake Christensen with a long wrist shot. Save is made by Allen. Follow-up chance by the Blue Jackets denied as well. And that one came from along the goal line from Miles Wood. Back out to Matejcik along the blue line. Give to Christensen. His shot actually hit Wood. He was trying to leap out of the way, and that puck went off his body. Miles Wood joining the Blue Jackets after being traded from Colorado at the end of June. But he broke into the National Hockey League with the New Jersey Devils He was a 104th pick overall by New Jersey in his draft year, and that was back in 2013. Puck sent off a stick as the Blue Jackets clear their own end. The Devils want to swing it right back in. Puck went by Nico Hischier. Glanced off his skate, therefore no icing, and Ivan Provorov's got it now. Trying to find Sean Monahan. That one went off his stick and goes down the ice. Icing will be waved off. Good job by Marchenko to get in and get to the puck. Voronkov to the right point to Severson. Left side, Provorov. Long shot, hit traffic, and it bounces right to Hischier, and he's got a chance to carry it out. Devils captain looking to pass on the left wing side. That's broken up neatly by the Blue Jackets. And now Provorov had a puck go by him inside of his own end. Severson went to give him a pass, and it actually was a little bit too hot to handle. Timo Meier now finding Hischier behind the net. Comes out in front and takes a shot that the Blue Jackets blocked. Jet Greaves was playing that as if it was going to be a wraparound shot. And I think that might be what Hischier wanted to do, but he saw the goalie reacting. He then made an adjustment. Here comes Luke Hughes in on the left side. Boone Jenner takes his stick away as he goes to shoot. Hughes trying to get it back. His brother Jack is right out there too, and Jack has one go off his skate, kick it to the far wall. Great stick lift by Dante Fabro as the Blue Jackets will now get it outside the blue line and loft it ahead. It was intended for Jenner. It was knocked down. Brett Pesce, such a good defender. He defended well and scored points for the Carolina Hurricanes for years before joining the Devils as a free agent. Now Jenner tries to get it back to the blue line. He does, but Werenski didn't have any room to play it. Jesper Bratt was right in his face. Blue Jackets lose the puck at the blue line, so Werenski will just wind it in behind the net. Blue Jackets reset and go in on the forecheck here. 0-0 game, 16 minutes remaining in the opening period of play. Pesce plays it behind the net off the backhand over to Luke Hughes. He quickly moves it ahead, and up the ice comes New Jersey, and they bobble the puck right at the blue line. Connor Brown lost control of it, and that forced everything offside, and so we're going to get a face-off coming in the neutral zone. Well, you can enter to win a chance to skate away with tickets to an upcoming Blue Jackets game in the month of November right here at Nationwide Arena. All you have to do is get your phone and text Jackets to 26791. That'll give you your chance to win. Again, text Jackets to 26791. Message and data rates may apply. Charlie Coyle on the draw for the Blue Jackets, and he's able to win it. Right back to Jake Christensen, who uses the left wing boards to get it ahead. Nemec cuts it off. Blue Jackets trying to battle and get it back right in front of their own bench. Kent Johnson had it. Now he loses control. And here come the Devils, and a quick shot from the left wing side is stopped. Cody Glass taking the shot that time for New Jersey. And Jet Greaves right there to say no to that. Face-off will be placed in the left wing circle. Now New Jersey, they're going to do the same things that the Blue Jackets are going to try to do tonight. They're going to try to use their speed, create odd man rushes. They fly the zone a lot. When they get in the defensive zone and then one of their guys feels they have a chance, they will fly the zone and take off. And that's what you have to be wary of. You have to know where the puck is. They'll just try to lift it out to the neutral zone and find that guy that's already left the zone and is heading down the ice. It's one of the things they love to do, and they can do it well with the young talent that they have. Charlie Coyle trying to clear his own end. He will with the help of Matthew Olivier. Puck was cut off by Nemec at the red line. He'll pull it back into his own end, launch it up the left side. And now a pass gets blocked by Denton Matejchuk. Picking it up is Christensen. He took a hit from Brendan Dillon as he plays the puck deep into the Devils' zone. New Jersey will sweep it right out. And Denton Matejchuk back inside of his blue line will play it again. A lot of trading of the puck in between the blue lines in this game, and now New Jersey is going to be guilty of icing. And as I said, you get two teams that have a very similar style, and you get the feeling here at the beginning, it's kind of like, well, what are they going to do? I don't know. What are they going to do? And they're not, it's not that they're not engaging. They're just cautious. I think both teams have been cautious at the start of this game. And, that could be a benefit to the Blue Jackets. So many times, especially in the home opener, you try to come out and do so many things to wow the crowd, and then you can do stupid things, quite honestly. But the Blue Jackets aren't doing that. They're just playing their game right at the moment. Dante Fabro keeping the puck in the New Jersey end. Now Brendan Dillon will get it. Gets it over to Nemec, and he has it stolen by Voronkov. He got it to Sean Monahan, but Monahan, the way his momentum was taking him, he went to turn. It rolled off the end of his stick, and New Jersey will clear it out. The Jackets had the safety valve back there, and Dante Fabro, so they didn't let the Devils get a man free behind the defense. Now it's Marchenko behind the New Jersey net. Puts it out left side. Voronkov with a quick shot. And he hit the side of the net. Now it's Monahan from the high slot. That one deflected off the body and just went wide left. Dawson Mercer wants to clear this out, and he will. He wanted to clear it out and get it onto the stick of Nico Hischier. He only got one of those things done. He cleared it out. Blue Jackets back in. Left wing side. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound. That puck up in the air. And Zach Aston Reese took a whack at it. And he couldn't knock it out of the air. Miles Wood is down, and he is hurt. And the puck goes in on Jake Allen, who makes a save, and he holds on. And Miles Wood is still down on the ice. And the referee's talking to the linesman. I don't know if that could result in anything or not. But looking at the play, Miles Wood going to the front of the net. Oh, he took a helmet right in the shield. The way he was kind of bent over, well, he took it more than in the shield. He took it in the face. And I think that's going to be an automatic trip to the dressing room for Miles Wood. So now there's a penalty for a high stick. It's under review. 13:52 left in the opening period. Blue Jackets nothing and the Devils nothing here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, well, Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Bread Financial is proud to be the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. They provide simple, personalized payment, lending, and savings solutions. From the Bread Cashback American Express credit card to high-yield savings and CDs to buy now, make that score now, pay later options, you'll find financial solutions for your budget and your goals, hockey or otherwise. Learn more at breadfinancial.com. And let's go Blue Jackets.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan.
Well, if you don't have a ticket plan for this season yet, you need to get yourself one. You can choose the opponents you want to see the Blue Jackets take on. The plans start at just 11 games, and you can save up to 40%. In addition, there are flexible payment options and bonus tickets for family and friends. Learn more by going to bluejackets.com/ticket plan. Double minor on Dougie Hamilton. The Blue Jackets are on the AEP power play for 4 minutes here. What a great opportunity to get this game started on the right foot for the Blue Jackets. They win the faceoff. Zach Werenski with a one-time shot, and that deflects off a stick, and it goes up into the crowd. Well, the Blue Jackets come into this game 8th on the power play in the league. They are 1 for 4 at 25%. New Jersey is 12th in the penalty kill. They have allowed 1 power play goal in 7 chances. Sean Monahan is waved out. Boone Jenner will stand in. Blue Jackets lose this face-off. Brett Pesce pinned to the end boards. Blue Jackets trying to dig the puck free. Jenner had it. Now Monahan trying to hold it. A lot of pressure. Now Kent Johnson will finally settle it down, and Johnson will skate it away from the pressure. Get it out to the blue line. Zach Werenski at the left point. Flips it ahead. Monahan stopped it with the skate. Gave it to Marchenko. He had it swept off his stick. It's a pretty good defensive play turned in right there by Brendan Dillon. And that'll force the Blue Jackets back inside their own blue line. Kent Johnson makes a move to get around Dawson Mercer, angling toward the near wall. Boy, the Devils have this penalty kill set up pretty well as it's dumped into the right wing corner. There was nothing else Kent Johnson could do. He skates it in so well, but he had no options but to dump it. And now it'll be Luke Hughes swinging it off the far wall and out to the neutral zone. Zach Werenski back over to Kirill Marchenko. The way the Devils have it set up, they have a 1-3 on the penalty kill here. They have one man ahead. They have three back in a line. Marchenko breaks through that line, has the puck, finds Voronkov with a backhander, and that one didn't go. He shot it high. Couldn't settle it enough. I think he wanted to get it on the forehand. He knew he didn't have time to turn it over. Nico Hischier is back into the Blue Jackets end, shorthanded, tries to make a pass, picked off by Damon Severson, gives to Adam Fantilli. Fantilli up the ice, dump it left side for Werenski, high slot, Coyle with a shot, and the save is made by Jake Allen. Blue Jackets get the rebound. Fantilli looks center point. Severson's got it, comes back to Fantilli near side, and at the high slot, he takes a shot, save made. Allen fights it off with the blocker, trying to feed it back out in front from behind the net is Damon Severson. He'll play it left side to Fantilli, now Zach Werenski, over to Charlie Coyle. Feeding Werenski again down low. They tried to bump it into the slot, and Voronkov couldn't get it over to Fantilli, and it's going to be cleared down the length of the ice. Under 2 minutes remaining on this double minor. So the Blue Jackets, they've got under 2 minutes remaining to try to get on the board first here with a power play goal. Damon Severson will send it in. Goes to the far wall, kick behind the net. Luke Hughes rims it around, but not out. Charlie Coyle there holding at the right point. Gives it to Severson. Damon Severson knocked down, but he got it to Fantilli with a shot. The save is made by Allen. Rebound picked up by New Jersey. Trying to continue to control this puck. Luke Glendening couldn't get it out. It's held at the left point by Ivan Provorov. Skates at center point. Looks back to the left side now. Fantilli dances with it. Adam Fantilli along the goal line, and again Voronkov bobbles the puck, and he can't get a shot away. Now Charlie Coyle gets challenged, and the Devils will move it out to the neutral zone. Connor Brown just relentless right there, as Provorov is going to have to send it all the way back onto his goaltender, Jet Greaves, just so the Blue Jackets can make a line change here and start another rush. Under 1 minute to go on the power play. Kirill Marchenko carries. Had it poked right off his stick. Werenski now looking for Sean Monahan. Monahan settles it down, tried to saucer it back to Werenski. It went over his stick, and the Devils clear it down the length of the ice. New Jersey, they've got a pretty good setup here on the penalty kill. They're making it difficult on the Blue Jackets to enter the zone. Now, once the Blue Jackets have gotten in there, they've been able to set up and get some looks. They bring it in again. Monahan looking for Werenski. It went off a stick, and it went high in the air, and so he just had to play it in off the backhand. It went right to the Devils, and they'll clear it. I don't think the Blue Jackets are going to get a thing on this power play, quite frankly. There's only 12 seconds left, and that's going to be a huge momentum swing for the New Jersey Devils to kill off 4 minutes worth of power play time. Olivier coming in, drives to the net, and Jake Allen makes a save, and another puck comes back his direction, and he stops that and freezes it with only 1 second left on the penalty clock. So they gave it a push, and Olivier just tried to will this team to a power play goal, dragging that puck all the way right to the front of the net, and he couldn't get it by Jake Allen. And the puck went off a stick, and it was up in the air, and the Blue Jackets swinging at it. Werenski trying to knock it by Allen. It was not to be. So Dougie Hamilton is ready to come out of the box. He will, just as the puck drops. Blue Jackets have Isaac Lundestrom on the ice with Matthew Olivier and Colt Sillinger. Puck is down. Devils win the draw, and they send it out to the neutral zone. And see, that's what they were trying to do. Now, they normally fly the zone with the forward, but Hamilton, he's got a very good offensive touch as a defenseman. So they just wanted to get him the puck, see if they could slide him behind the defense. The Jackets move it back down into the Devil zone. Matthew Olivier from the left side of the net tried to stuff one home. It hit a skate. It almost came back to him. If he would have gotten it back on his stick, he might have had a good opportunity there with a second chance, but it was not to be. Puck around to the right wing boards. Now it'll be Luke Hughes trying to clear. He gives it away to Kirill Marchenko. Jack Hughes is there to step into Marchenko. And the Blue Jackets trying to get it to the front of the net. The Devils get a stick in there. Now it's coughed up. Marchenko hit the pad with his shot. He was tight against the goaltender when he took the shot. Back to the blue line now. Provorov, left wing circle. Marchenko went to take a shot, and the puck just wasn't there. He was trying to settle it and shoot it. He knew he was running out of time, and he just fanned on the shot. Good shift right there by the Blue Jackets to come out and put a ton of pressure on the New Jersey Devils. But now here come the Devils on the counterattack. Up the right wing side, they bring it into the Blue Jacket zone. Play that puck over into the right wing corner. Denton Matejchuk trying to get it out for the Blue Jackets. He finds Charlie Coyle, and Dmitry Voronkov will just lift it back to the New Jersey blue line. Hamilton Finding a forward, and this will be dumped in by Cody Glass. Jet Reeves plays it over to the far wall. The Devils knock it down, and then mishandle in the high slot. Boone Jenner had the puck knocked off his stick. There's a man right in front, and what a save by Jet Reeves. Connor Brown driving down the slot. Thought he could get it by him, but he thought wrong. 8:13 to go in the opening period. Blue Jackets nothing, Devils nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network.
At Humana, our Medicare Advantage plans give you coverage you can count on. Our licensed sales agents can help you understand your options and choose a plan that fits your needs. Things like dental, vision, and hearing coverage are included in every plan, even offering a yearly cap on out-of-pocket costs for covered medical services. So this Medicare planning season, plan well with Humana. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Charter school, high school, vocational school, or jiu-jitsu school, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus, you can count on us to get you the right equipment at the right price right now. No matter what you got going in or going up. All powered by people. For equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. No wonder the Columbus builders who are building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Newman Roofing, as part of its 2025 Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to recognize individuals who have made an impact for people of all abilities. This week, we would like to honor Caden Cox. Caden made history as the first person born with Down syndrome to play and score in a college football game. His remarkable journey was featured on ESPN's College Game Day, and his football memorabilia is proudly displayed in the Chick-fil-A College Football Hall of Fame. This Down Syndrome Awareness Month, Newman Roofing is proud to join forces with 10 TV and The Fan in celebrating our ongoing commitment to the community.
This is the flagship station of the Columbus Blue Jackets, 97.1 The Fan.
.13 left in the first period. Nothing game between the Blue Jackets and the Devils. Blue Jackets, though, out shooting New Jersey 15-3. Right now, it's time to play CBJ Radio Trivia. You can respond to @CBJ Radio on X to win 2 tickets to the Blue Jackets Avalanche game on Thursday. I'll announce the winner during the post-game show. After netting 3 goals on Saturday, Kirill Marchenko has now recorded 4 hat tricks as a Blue Jacket. Only 2 players have more in franchise history. Who are they? Send those names to @CBJ Radio on X. Here's Bob McElligott.
Face-off in the Blue Jacket zone. Nico Hischier gets waved out. Timo Meyer will stand in. Blue Jackets go with Charlie Coyle. And the Devils win it. Luke Hughes out at the blue line. Over to Brett Pesce with a shot. That one just hit off Timo Meyer and circled wide of the net. Jet Reeves had lost sight of that puck. But it didn't matter. Blue Jackets will take it from the red line. Matthew Olivier dumps it in. Pesce is quickly to it for New Jersey. Can't clear. Werenski with a big shot and a good save made by Jake Allen. Digging for that puck is Matthew Olivier along with Charlie Coyle. Olivier just got tripped, and the Blue Jackets are going back on the AEP power play. See if they can get one this time around. See what they learned about the New Jersey penalty kill on that 4-minute power play that they were on earlier. But that's just a bad penalty by the New Jersey Devils. There's no doubt about that. I mean, Olivier's trying to skate along the boards. And that was Brett Pesce. I think he just did a little bit extra there. Hooking is going to be the penalty. He went down. It's not a trip, it's a hook. But trying to do a little bit extra. Reached around Matthew Olivier. And then just hooked the stick around him. Simple as that. So the Blue Jackets win the faceoff. Sean Monahan on the right wing boards, plays it out to Werenski. Drag it along the blue line. Zach takes a look, hands it off to Kent Johnson. He's in the high slot, comes down low, right in front. Boone Jenner was there. And couldn't get it by Jake Allen. Jenner now bounce it off the right wing boards. Werenski picks it up. He's under pressure. Trying to play it down into the corner, and he got it out of the reach of Monahan, and that'll cost the Blue Jackets as the Devils get there and clear it all the way down the length of the ice. Blue Jackets set it back up in their own zone. Sean Monahan carrying. He's at the red line. He'll bring it across the New Jersey line. Handed it off to Boone Jenner. Blue Jackets able to keep it in the zone. Well, I'll tell you what, the New Jersey Devils, they collapse on you, and they just look to strip the puck. That's all they're doing. Bouncing puck held by Kent Johnson at the blue line. He gets over the line and through a defender. Plays it to the right wing corner. Jenner couldn't handle it. Picked up by Monahan. Couldn't bump it in front. And now it's going to be the New Jersey Devils just for Bratt. That'll send it all the way down the length of the ice. 48 seconds left in this power play chance. Once again, the second unit is on. Severson along with Provorov. Fantilli is out there. Coyle and Voronkov. Fantilli up the ice. Stopped inside the blue line. Dawson Mercer took it away from behind, and Adam Fantilli going back to get it commits a hooking penalty. So the final 31 seconds of the Blue Jackets power play have been negated. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 31 seconds, and then the Devils will get their first power play of the game. Power play has been a bone of contention. Yeah, he got the stick right around the hands of Dawson Mercer. That is a penalty. So the fans don't like it, but penalty indeed. And to the box goes Adam Fantilli. Face off in the Blue Jackets' end. Sean Monahan wins the face off. Then Matejchuk passes to Charlie Coyle. They'll leave it for Damon Severson behind his net. Severson comes out, puts it up to his own blue line to Sillinger. Now to Matejchuk finding Coyle. In the right wing circle, puts it in front. Matejchuk had his stick lifted as he was just driving the net. The puck went off of Jake Allen. Blue Jackets get it back. Here's Severson with a shot, and that one is turned aside. Now New Jersey has a chance in a 3-on-3. Up the right side they come, and the quick shot goes high. And off the glass. Blue Jackets will clear it back out to the neutral zone. Pass goes by Luke Hughes. Ivan Provorov back behind his own net, being challenged. Plays it off the far wall, and no icing here as it's all the way down the length of the ice, and the Blue Jackets are on the Vector Security penalty kill. New Jersey 0 for 6 on the power play in their first two games. They've changed up their power play units before this game, trying to get a little bit of offensive production. Jesper Bratt hands it off to Timo Meier. Back to Bratt, around behind the net, left wing boards. It's Nico Hischier. Gets it to the blue line. Dougie Hamilton looking right side to Meier. Bottom of the right wing circle. Bratt hands it off to Meier again. Back to Hamilton, swing it left side. And here is Jack Hughes. Trying to put it right down in front. Great job by Provorov. He was watching Hischier. Took his stick away. Made sure he couldn't tap it behind Jet Greaves. Jesper Bratt now. Putting it right in front. They want that play with Hischier just trying to redirect it from right in front of the net. Hughes again trying to go to the middle. Isaac Lundestrom breaks this up. Reverses the flow of the play, but Timo Meier will cut it off on the right wing boards. That'll keep it alive for New Jersey. Devils, bottom of the right wing circle. Again, a man coming right down the slot, and they can't find him with the pass. And that was Timo Meier that they were looking for that time. Meier now takes it behind the net. Out to the high slot, and the shot is stopped by Greaves. Follow-up chance, and that's in. Just as the penalty was about to expire, the Devils fire it from low in the right wing circle and get it by Greaves. And New Jersey gets their first power play goal of the year. And they also have taken a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jackets. Well, they just kept on shooting it from down there. They sent the guys to the front of the net. Finally, they just get them low in the circle. A little bit of a scramble in front. And they get the job done. Timo Meier taking the shot. And just beat Jet Greaves on the glove side, which doesn't happen very often, but it happened here. So the Devils take the lead with 4:13 remaining in the first period. So the Blue Jackets' inability to score on the power play, and then the penalty kill, giving up yet another power play goal to the opposition. That was a huge problem in the first two games. It continues to be that way with just one power play against here in game number 3. Dante Fabro playing the puck in behind the Devils net. Jake Allen will move it to the near wall. Devils are tied up there. Fabro steps in. Marchenko's digging for it as well. Voronkov will come over and try to see if he can pry it free. Devils cannot get it outside the blue line. They keep moving it up the boards toward the blue line. And the Blue Jackets Voronkov gets there, and he pitched it off the backhand. That puck came to the line, and he just took it off the backhand and tried to dump it to the corner. It went too high and got over the glass. 3:34 remaining in period number 1. It's the Devils 1 and the Blue Jackets nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
At Worthington Steel, we process metals to perform, so our customers can build what moves, powers, and connects the world. Headquartered in Columbus, we're proud to be the #1 large organization in Columbus's top workplaces. Trusted, innovative, people first. What we make matters, and how we make it does too. Learn more at worthingtonsteel.com. And go Jackets. Here's to their 25th season.
You can use your phone to buy tickets to a Blue Jackets game. You can use it to connect with other Fifth Line fans. You can even use it to take a selfie after a goal. But one place you should never use your phone is behind the wheel. Fines start at $150. So remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan.
3 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first period at Nationwide Arena. The Blue Jackets trail the New Jersey Devils 1-0. Timo Meier just scored a power play goal. 2 other games on the Nationwide NHL scoreboard. Tyson Forster has the Flyers beating the Panthers 1-0 late in the first. Then they just got going in the first period in Vancouver. It's 0-0 between the Canucks and the St. Louis Blues. Here's Bob McElligott.
Blue Jackets with a face-off at the Devils' end. Boone Jenner wins it. Quick shot by Dante Fabro, and an easy glove save is turned in by Jake Allen. We'll have a face-off down the left wing circle. The Devils win this one. Luke Hughes goes behind his net. Moves it up the left wing side. Andre Palat to the middle of the ice. And they create a 2-on-1. Take a shot from the left wing side. Connor Brown's backhander is stopped by Jet Greaves. Cole Sillinger didn't like how close Connor Brown got to Greaves, and he lets him know about it. Faceoff will be placed in the left wing circle. Blue Jackets are out shooting New Jersey 19-6. But yet the Devils are leading 1-0. This is shades of the Minnesota game the other night when the Blue Jackets were being outshot, but yet had the lead. Heischer will take the face-off for New Jersey. Blue Jackets win it. Lose control of the puck. Heischer drags it around Kent Johnson. Put it to the blue line, and a shot goes off the post. Brett Pesce almost up the lead. Pesce's got it again. Holds it on the line, takes a shot, kicked away by Greaves. Bouncing puck near side. Luke Hughes with it. Drops it for Timo Meier. Just jammed it toward the net. It went high and wide to the right. Dawson Mercer now chasing for the Devils. He'll leave it off the backhand from Meier. Try to get it to Heischer. Blue Jackets got a stick on that. From the blue line, here's a shot. That gets blocked. Hughes will bring it back down. That's Luke Hughes. Send it toward the front of the net. Comes off a skate and right to Matthew Olivier, and he just wants to clear the zone, and that's what he does. Meier will throw it back in. He's got Heischer going down the slot. The timing was off there as the puck gets to Jet Greaves first, and he'll cover it and hold on for a faceoff. 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. New Jersey up on the Blue Jackets by the score of 1-0. Out to take the draw is Isaac Lundestrom. Now Lundstrom's waved out. Cole Sillinger's out there with him, so he'll step in. Jack Hughes pulled it back, but Lundestrom quick on the draw there. Right as the puck hit the ice, he started breaking toward the blue line, and he takes it away. And Zach Werenski will make sure it gets out. He finds Sillinger back to Werenski, looking left wing side. That pass was broken up, and then Werenski picks it up and fires it, but he missed the net. Lundestrom covering at the right point. Down behind the net, Zach Aston Reese tried to center it, and that one went off Jonas Siegenthaler. And then it went right to Jake Allen. And the goaltender for the New Jersey Devils holds on to the puck. And another face-off is coming. This one is going to be in the right wing circle. So Lundestrom out there with Sillinger and Zach Aston Reese on his line. And the reason for that is that Miles Wood, who took a high stick to the face earlier in the period, is back in the dressing room. So the Blue Jackets are down a forward here. Sean Monahan losing the face-off inside of the New Jersey end. Brendan Dillon's got it. Sets up behind the net, takes a look, puts it on the right wing boards. Simone Nemec tips it into the Blue Jackets end, and it got all the way in on Jet Greaves. And he just caught it, and he took a look around because he was going to drop it and play it to a teammate, but he saw how the Devils were coming down the ice, and he opted not to do it. In New Jersey, they fly, and they've just been in on the forecheck hard here in this game. Blue Jackets win the draw. Denton Matejchuk skates it over his own blue line. Got it to Dmitry Voronkov, who then lost control of it. Monahan will get it back. Sean Monahan plays it to Denton Matejchuk, comes to the right wing boards, turns, feeds it across to Jake Christensen. He'll take a shot, and that one hits some traffic. Back out to Matejchuk. Takes a look, nowhere to go with it, to Christensen. Touch it over to Marchenko. Back to Monahan. Again, he can't shoot it, so he'll find Christensen. Give them a Matejchuk again down low, and a turning backhanded shot by Marchenko missed the net. That was great vision by Matejchuk to see him down there and give him that opportunity. The puck just off the mark, unfortunately. Down to 1:05 remaining here in the first period. The Blue Jackets are trailing by the score of 1-0. Puck in the neutral zone goes off a body and bounces right to the Devils, and they miss on a pass up ice for Cody Glass. And it's going to be an icing call here. So the Blue Jackets have an opportunity. They can win the faceoff, get some pressure here on Jake Allen, maybe tie the game in the final minute. Fantilli loses the faceoff. Luke Hughes loses control of the puck behind the net. Good job by Cole Sillinger to get it on his stick. Puts it back around behind the net. Boone Jenner, who's in a wrestling match there with Luke Hughes as their sticks were tied up. Now Jenner gets knocked to the ice. Nemec has the puck, and he'll bring it up to his own blue line. Fire it left side, and now they try to go back across to the right. The Blue Jackets intercept. Sillinger off the near wall, and he didn't lead it well enough for Adam Fantilli. The Devils were able to take it away. Looked like another one of those plays where there's just a half second of hesitation. It looked as though Cole looked up and he saw the play, but then he wasn't sure, and then he decided to go ahead and make it. And in that half second, the play was gone. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Charlie Coyle to the left wing corner of the Devils' end, gets knocked down to his knees, trying to get back up and gain control of the puck, but time is going to run out here in the period. So the Blue Jackets are down by a goal to the New Jersey Devils. Just a 1-0 lead for New Jersey, but there's been plenty of power play time for the Blue Jackets. They haven't been able to capitalize on. They've had 3 power plays in this game. Didn't score on any of them, and the only goal that New Jersey got came with 1 second remaining on a power play. So that's where we are at the end of one period of play, and the Blue Jackets trailing the New Jersey Devils by the score of 1-0 here. So it's it's unfortunate for the Blue Jackets, wanting a little bit better fate in that first period, but still a long way to go in this game tonight, of course. And they'll go in and talk about it, maybe look at some things, and go from there and see what they can fix, what they can correct. They had some chances. There's no doubt about that, especially when it came to the power play. Charlie Coyle was with me downstairs outside the dressing room, and Charlie, assess that period from your vantage point down there on the ice, the way that 20 minutes went.
I like the way we played, honestly. The shots are in our favor. We're getting the chances. We just didn't get the end result, but you got to stick on that stuff when you're getting the looks. The opportunities are there. We just got to stay on that and trust it, and it's going to fall for us. And sometimes you don't score in those situations. Sometimes you get 3 or 4. So we just got to stay on and have that mindset.
It looked like on the power play, actually, the more you got, the more you adjusted to their penalty kill. They had that 1-3 set up in the penalty kill there. Do you feel like you were starting to get used to that? Because on the very first one, entering the zone was a problem, but it looked like you got by that.
Yeah, I mean, every team is pretty good in this league, and you got to be able to adjust on the fly sometimes in between periods, whatever it takes. But yeah, I think to your point, we recognize some things, and then you try different routes to get in, or if you got to just put the puck behind them and go to work and beat them to lose pucks and outwork them, outman them because we're up a guy, then so be it, and then we'll recover it and we'll gain possession there, and then our opportunities will follow that.
Well, as you said, you guys, you had your chances. I mean, 19 shots on goal in that period. Will it take a little bit more traffic in front of Jake Allen, perhaps?
That can never hurt. We always talk about that. I don't think many goalies like traffic in this league. So I think we have to make that a staple. At least one guy there, 2 inside, and then be predictable with the puck. I think when we get the shot first mentality, we'll recover the puck, and things will open up. But we can't force the stuff. But if we can put it on net with bodies there, that's great for us.
All right, Charlie, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys.
That is Charlie Coyle, Blue Jackets forward. He and his teammates down to the Devils 1-0 at the end of one period of play here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Come try Skyline's new chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites, including chicken chili Cholitos. When you taste it, you're gonna love it. So come try Skyline's new chicken chili today. It's a tasty new way to enjoy your Skyline time. Now available at participating Skyline restaurants.
Face Off Inside the NHL returns, taking you deeper behind the scenes than ever before. See it all from the star-studded Four Nations Face Off tournament.
Us against the world, boys.
To the adrenaline of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I'm scared of you guys.
With candid interviews and backstage access, experience the sacrifice, the rivalries, and the determination that define NHL greatness.
Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped, here we are.
A new season of Face Off Inside the NHL. Watch now only on Prime Video.
This time of year, it's all or nothing, and Toyota's got all you need during Toyota Truck Month. Now through November 3rd, get 2.99 APR financing on a rugged new 25 Tacoma. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma SR5 for $269 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We've all got our daydreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo. And my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
Welcome to the Intermission Report. Here is Dylan Tyre with a recap of the first period.
Welcome back inside Nationwide Arena, where after 20 minutes, the Blue Jackets trail the New Jersey Devils 1-0. It was all right, can you hear me now? We're all good. Okay, power play goal off the stick of Timo Meier. So the Blue Jackets trail the Devils 1-0 after a period. Technical difficulties there, but right now I'm pleased to be joined by Blue Jackets President of Hockey Operations and General Manager Don Waddell. Don, year 2 for you at the helm of the Blue Jackets. If you kind of compared your opinion of the team, how you felt about the team last year to how you do now, what would you say?
Well, I think we got a couple things going for us. The young kids like Fantilli and Johnson, and then Matejchuk came up halfway through the year. They all have another year under their belt, and Matejchuk a half a year. And when they're young players come in the league, when they're 18, 19, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So those guys, great experience last year playing meaningful games in April. And then we have a core of veterans here. They're just some of the best I've ever been around. And, you know, we had some positions we wanted to address, adding Charlie Coyle, right-hand shot center, Miles Wood, who, you know, works hard and scored a big goal for us the other night, and Liz Serena. So, and then importantly, we signed Fabro and Proby so that we could keep our defense together. So when I compare this year's team to last year, I think we're deeper and have more experience, so that should take us to where we need to go.
With that in mind, I asked you this question last year. What does success look like for the Columbus Blue Jackets? I think you said fighting for the playoffs last year. Has that changed this year?
No, you always, I think I should rephrase this, that we should be a playoff team. Now, we can't control, you know, sometimes injuries, whatever, but this team's capable of being in the playoffs, and our goal is to get in the playoffs. You know, if we don't get in, it's going to be somewhat of a failure. Obviously, lots of things can happen between now and the 82nd game, but I think we're built now, and these players, they know what they left on the table last year in the season, and I've been around teams and they missed the playoffs. These guys were hurt last year to go right down to the wire, and they brought that attitude back with them this summer. So I think we're in good shape to take that next step forward.
Well, I hope so. It is a tough league this year. It is every year. But, you know, from your vantage point, what do you think? Because it is highly competitive around the entire league this year.
Yeah, well, your hope is that there's a lot of points spread out amongst lots of teams so that it doesn't take, 98 points or something to get in. I think, you've just seen by the games so far this year, anybody's going to win in any given night. That's the way this league is. So if you don't bring your A game, you're going to have trouble winning games. And it's going to be an exciting run, that's for sure, because, like you said, the balance around the league, few teams you can put at the top of the league, but after that, the balance is incredible.
All right, Don, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the thoughts on the Blue Jackets, and here's hoping all those hopes of yours come true this season.
Dylan, always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
All right, there he is, Blue Jackets President of Hockey Operations and General Manager Don Waddell. After a period tonight in the home opener, it's New Jersey 1 and the Blue Jackets 0 on the CBJ Radio Network.
As the official security partner of the Columbus Blue Jackets, the local team here at Vector Security is committed to protecting homes and businesses throughout Central Ohio. We live here. Our families eat, shop, and go to school and church in our communities. So we have a vested interest in keeping the homes and businesses of our neighbors safe and secure. Visit vectorsecurity.com/CBJ for a free security assessment that will address your unique needs. That's vectorsecurity.com/CBJ.
The Blue Jackets, Greif, and Ohio Health have teamed up with Central Ohio Schools to bring the Power Play Challenge to 2nd through 5th grade classrooms. This free hockey-themed wellness program has helped reach over 57,000 kids in the fight against childhood obesity. To learn more, visit bluejackets.com/powerplaychallenge.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
An accident happens in a split second. The aftermath can affect the lives of every loved one involved. Elk and Elk knows this, and it's why we're there for every client, every day. Call Elk and Elk at 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
20 minutes are done this evening at Nationwide Arena, and the Blue Jackets trail the New Jersey Devils 1-0. Really, despite losing this game at the moment, the Blue Jackets are off to a great start. Shot attempt-wise, 28-16 in the first period. Shots on goal, the Blue Jackets outshot New Jersey 18-8. The only problem there, they couldn't put one in the back of the net. Jake Allen stopping all 18 shots he saw in period number 1. So the Blue Jackets hoping to build on that start and find some goals coming up in the second period. New Jersey, though, did score a power play goal at 15:47. So towards the end of that first period, it was Timo Meyer's second goal of the season coming from Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. Take a look at some puck and player tracking stats from the first period. These are all brought to you by BBI Logistics. As I mentioned, the Blue Jackets outshot the Devils 18-8. In the face-off circle, the Devils had the slight edge, winning 55% of the draws. On the power play, New Jersey 100%, a perfect 1-for-1. The Blue Jackets 0-for-3 with the man advantage there in period number 1. Remember, they had a double minor, so back-to-back, essentially, power play time. And then they went on one late that was abbreviated due to an Adam Fantilli penalty. Hits 11-6 in favor of the Blue Jackets in the first 20. Block shots 3-2. New Jersey had the edge there. Then our puck management numbers, 8 giveaways and no takeaways for the Devils, 9 giveaways and no takeaways for the Blue Jackets. Right now we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll look at the nationwide NHL scoreboard. But before that, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Let's go Jackets, your flagship home for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Again, after one period inside Nationwide Arena, it's the Devils on top of the Blue Jackets 1-0. We'll be back after a break on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
At Humana, our Medicare Advantage plans give you coverage you can count on. Our licensed sales agents can help you understand your options and choose a plan that fits your needs. Things like dental, vision, and hearing coverage are included in every plan, even offering a yearly cap on out-of-pocket costs for covered medical services. So this Medicare planning season, plan well with Humana. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Power through your next big project like a breakaway goal? Choose Ohio Cat for unbeatable construction equipment. From bulldozers to excavators, Ohio Cat delivers the strength, precision, and performance you need to stay ahead of the competition. And with our one-stop rental shop, you get top-tier equipment without the long-term commitment. Perfect for quick hits or major builds. Whether you're clearing the ice or building the arena, if you need it, Ohio Cat rents it. Ohio Cat, proud equipment partner of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, rich stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Add a side of warm, savory gravy for ultimate holiday comfort. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers.
Where Columbus gets engaged.
This is the flagship station of the Columbus Blue Jackets, 97.1 The Fan. The first intermission report continues with a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side.
1-0 game here at Nationwide Arena. It's the Devils on top of the Blue Jackets after a period, thanks to a power play goal off the stick of Timo Meier, his second tally of the season. Couple of other games going on around the league right now. We'll start off in Philly, where after one period, Tyson Forster's goal is the difference. It's the Flyers on top of the Panthers 1-0. Same score with 5 minutes to go in the opening period in Vancouver. Jimmy Snuggerud has scored for St. Louis. His first goal of the season has them on top of the Canucks 1-0. With the Blue Jackets down a goal, let's take a look at our live odds brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, must be 21 plus. The Blue Jackets are underdogs to win the game outright on the money line at plus 175. They're minus 145 to cover a 1.5 goal puck line, and the live over-under sits at just 5.5 goals. 9 face-off wins for the Blue Jackets in that first period, and I'd like to tell you that the face-off program is presented by Hyundai. For every home game face-off won by the Blue Jackets, Hyundai and the Central Ohio Hyundai dealers will donate $50 to pediatric cancer research. At Hyundai, hope lights the way to ending childhood cancer, so let's end childhood cancer together. The Blue Jackets and Elk and Elk tonight are honored to welcome military members to each Blue Jackets home game. Tonight we welcome 99-year-old World War II veteran U.S. Army Corporal Burt Marsh. We thank Mr. Marsh and all the men and women who serve our country. One period in the books tonight in Columbus. It's the Blue Jackets on top of the Devils on top of the Blue Jackets 1-0. CBJ will look to tie this thing up when we come back for the second period on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
We've all got it, you know,
that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
Elk & Elk is committed to helping everyone, including those who protect us. That's why we're proud to be the presenting partner of Military Salutes. We celebrate our nation's military members and thank them for their service. Elk & Elk, official partner of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Face Off Inside the NHL returns, taking you deeper behind the scenes than ever before. See it all from the star-studded Four Nations Face Off tournament.
Us against the world, boys.
To the adrenaline of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I'm scared of you guys.
With candid interviews and backstage access, experience the sacrifice, the rivalries, and the determination that define NHL greatness.
Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped, here we are.
A new season of Face Off Inside the NHL. Watch now only on Prime Video.
Here are 5 reasons to buy your Blue Jackets ticket plans for the 25-26 season. 1. Choose the games you just gotta see. 2. Plans start at just 11 games. 3. Flexible payment plans. 4. Bonus tickets for friends and family. And 5. A ticket trade program for games you can make. The time to act is now. Visit BlueJackets.com/tickets.
The Blue Jackets, Greif, and Ohio Health have teamed up with Central Ohio Schools to bring the Power Play Challenge to 2nd through 5th grade classrooms. This free hockey-themed wellness program has helped reach over 57,000 kids in the fight against childhood obesity. To learn more, visit BlueJackets.com/PowerPlayChallenge.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan. The Blue Jackets are set to hit the ice for the second period. Here's Bob McElligott.
Well, the Blue Jackets are down 1-0 to the New Jersey Devils after one period of play. The only goal scored by Timo Meier. It was his second of the year. He came on the power play at 15:47 of the first period. Shots on goal were 19-8 in favor of the Blue Jackets. And power play overall, New Jersey 1 for 1. I just told you they got a power play goal. The Blue Jackets are 0 for 3 with the man advantage. That includes a double minor. So they had 4 minutes worth of power play time they couldn't do anything with. So here we go to period number 2. The Blue Jackets will be skating from right to left. And Sean Monahan is out to take the face-off. The New Jersey Devils win the draw, and they will send the puck inside of the Blue Jacket zone. Now the Devils in the near corner, get it back to Dawson Mercer on the half wall. He tried to find Timo Meier in front. Good job by Ivan Provorov to defend. Now a big shot comes from the blue line. Jet Greaves makes a save. Up coming to the near wall, Dmitry Voronkov puts it off the glass toward the blue line. Timo Meier trying to hold it in. He won't be able to do that because Monahan is there. He gets it ahead to Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko with a backhanded pass across the ice, intercepted by Nico Hischier. And now the Devils will try to bring it back up. Dougie Hamilton had to roll off the stick. But he's got some help there. It's going to be tossed in on the left wing side by Meier. He goes in on the forecheck. He's at the end of his shift. The Devils get the puck, put it out in front. The sliding stop is made by Jet Greaves. And now it's going to be Ivan Provorov coming on the counterattack, 3-on-2. Provorov, though, has to pull up. That lets the Devils get those trailers in on the play. Bouncing puck, far wall. Blue Jackets got a stick on it, and now New Jersey takes it, and they clear it to the neutral zone. Zach Werenski will blast it right back in. Brett Pesce is there for New Jersey. He'll hand it off to Luke Hughes, and now Hughes up the left wing side as New Jersey will find its way back into the Blue Jackets' end. Jesper Bratt with a shot. And that is caught by Jet Greaves. That shot taken from just inside the top of the right wing circle. And Greaves there to make the save on that one. So the New Jersey Devils, again, they've got some very dynamic players. They can get up the ice in a hurry. One of those dynamic players is Jack Hughes, rather. He's out there, and Adam Fantilli beats him on the draw. Blue Jackets bring it up the ice. Cole Sillinger powering his way into the zone, getting around Luke Hughes. Boone Jenner sends the puck behind the net, back to the right wing board. Sillinger is there. He played it behind the net. Jenner couldn't quite get there. New Jersey got a player in to get the puck, but they can't clear it out. Fantilli keeps it alive, finds Werenski down low, put it in front. Jenner was there, and he had his stick tied up from behind. Brett Pesce came in and made a great defensive play to take away the scoring chance from Boone Jenner. On the blue line, Dante Fabro, he walked the line, he kept the puck in the zone, but then as he dumped it off, New Jersey takes it. And they're going to move it back up ice into the Blue Jackets' end. Zach Werenski quickly steals it back. His pass hit Boone Jenner in the back of the leg, however. That puck will bounce to the Devils. They're going to make a change. Second period, you've got the long change here. And so New Jersey, with the puck in the neutral zone, right by their own bench, decided to start their change and get some new personnel out there. Now they hand the puck off. Here comes Matthew Olivier. After intercepting, he takes a shot, and it deflected off a stick. Brendan Dillon got the stick in there to knock that shot away, make sure it didn't get to the net. Kent Johnson battles on the far wall, gets it over to Charlie Coyle. Coyle trying to drag the puck into the left wing circle. Now comes to the half wall. Out to Denton Matejchuk. Creates a little bit of room. Down the wall he comes into the circle with a shot save made by Jake Allen. The rebound comes off of Allen, and it bounces right to his teammates. And here comes New Jersey up ice. And they will just throw it off the backhand around behind the Blue Jackets net. Picked up by Connor Brown. Tried to get it into the slot. That one went by all of his teammates. Kent Johnson gets it out of the zone. Dougie Hamilton tried to play it ahead for the New Jersey Devils, but Denton Matejchuk cut it off and puts it back behind the New Jersey net. 16:45 to go here in period number 2. Blue Jackets are trailing the Devils by the score of 1-0. Jonas Siegenthaler over on the far wall. Tried to clear the zone, but it was kept in. Good job over there by Provorov to keep it alive, and now the Devils will get it out on the second opportunity. Pass across the ice, just out of the reach of Provorov. Isaac Lundestrom picks it up for the Blue Jackets. Dumps it in off the backhand. Puck coming around. And back out the center ice it comes. Miles Wood went out of the game after getting high-sticked in a big collision right in front of the net in the first period. He is not going to return tonight. So the Blue Jackets with 11 forwards in this game the rest of the way. New Jersey with a puck in the neutral zone. Here they come. Into the Blue Jackets' end with a shot. Sailed wide to the right. And the rebound off the boards will actually benefit the Blue Jackets. They come up ice 3-on-3. Marchenko got it to Voronkov. Behind the net, Monahan passes it out to the right wing circle. They get it back to Marchenko in the high slot. He had to stop it with the backhand and put it on the forehand. And the Devils used that time to go ahead and take away a good shot there. And now they take away the puck and play it all the way back into the Blue Jacket zone. Around to the right wing boards. Timo Meyer, long shot, missed the net. Rebound comes out the other side. Dawson Mercer finding Meyer again. His shot gets blocked. And Werenski comes out with it. His pass just out of the reach of Kirill Marchenko. A couple of passes that just haven't connected in coming up ice. Voronkov, great job to steal the puck inside of the Devils' end. Played across left wing side. Werenski down the boards. Zach comes around behind the net. Looks out to the right wing circle. Here's a shot, and that one hit a stick and deflected up and out of play. Cole Sillinger trying to hammer that one home. Oh, Voronkov started that whole thing with a great steal inside of the New Jersey end. Just went in there like a man on a mission. Well, he was on a mission, and he accomplished his mission in stealing that puck. Jenner will take the face-off against Jack Hughes, and this will be in the right wing circle of the Devils' end. And Jenner wins it, got it to Sillinger, to the blue line, and Werenski's shot ramped off a stick, and that goes out of play. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets again. Sillinger trying to get it down low, and that one was knocked aside. New Jersey will skate it out through the neutral zone. Nemec with a shot. It got blocked. Jack Hughes gets back to it, plays it along the end boards. Dante Fabro steps into Andre Palat. Jack Hughes takes it again, plays it out to the left wing circle. Great little stick check there by Sillinger to force that puck all the way back inside of the New Jersey blue line. They'll get it back into the Blue Jackets' end and drop it off. Now skated around behind the net. Blue Jackets doing a nice job, and that's Zach Werenski. No surprise there. He makes a steal from Andre Palat. Gets up to the red line, fires this one into the Devils' zone. Fantilli knocks down a clearing attempt. Another clearing attempt, and the Blue Jackets keep this one in as well. Kent Johnson across the ice. Off the wall, picked up by Jake Christensen. Threw it right through the slot, and it missed everybody. Bounced off the far wall and out to the neutral zone. Kent Johnson has it again. Gets around the first defender, tries to shoot it to the net. That one hit Brendan Dillon, and it's going to bounce right to the Devils, and there they come. Up the ice, Connor Brown. Sends it around behind the net to the far wall. Cody Glass was there. Let it go to the defense, and shot comes from Siegenthaler. Goes wide of the net. Now it winds up behind the Blue Jackets net. New Jersey battles. They dig it out. Dougie Hamilton at the right point. Lays it down the boards. Cody Glass brings it out toward the blue line once again. Devils looking to take a shot. They do, and Jet Greaves caught it. He bobbled it initially. Then he reached out with that glove again and snaps it up. 13:22 to go in the second period. It's the Devils 1 and the Blue Jackets nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network.
Do you have a Social Security disability claim which has been denied? Or a workers' compensation claim from a work-related injury? Call the Social Security, Disability, or Workers' Compensation Lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Elk & Elk. Serious lawyers for serious injuries.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date. Your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected. Your floor mats are cleaned and delivered. And your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The Blue Jackets, Greif, and Ohio Health have teamed up with Central Ohio Schools to bring the Power Play Challenge to 2nd through 5th grade classrooms. This free hockey-themed wellness program has helped reach over 57,000 kids in the fight against childhood obesity. To learn more, visit BlueJackets.com/PowerPlay-Challenge.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan. The Fan.
Opening week continues as the Blue Jackets face off against the Colorado Avalanche on Thursday night. The puck will drop at Nationwide Arena at 7 o'clock in a game presented by Bread Financial. You can watch, you can listen, you can purchase tickets, all of it, just by going to BlueJackets.com. Blue Jackets down by a goal to the New Jersey Devils right now. Looking to get that goal back. Face off inside of the Blue Jackets zone. Isaac Lundestrom gets waved out. The Jackets win the face-off and try to clear the puck out of the zone. They will. Zach Aston Reese gets it, and a hand pass is going to be called. So the face-off comes back into the Blue Jacket zone once again. The Jackets win another draw. They will get the puck out of the zone. And this one is going to go too far down the ice. And it will be an icing call. Let's see if the Blue Jackets can win yet another face-off here. Face-off is controlled by New Jersey. Timo Meier with a long shot. That one got tipped. I think it got tipped twice on the way to the net, and it missed the net. Brett Pesce tries to throw it back in there. Couldn't get it there. Dawson Mercer took a swipe at it. Couldn't get it on net. Pesce now pinching down the right wing boards. Getting a lot of pressure on Zach Aston Reese. He won that battle and feeds Damon Severson, who goes up the right wing side for Isaac Lundestrom. He'll just get that puck deep, and the Blue Jackets will make a change there in front of their own bench. Nico Hischier for the Devils. Finding Dawson Mercer. Pass on the left wing side, bounced off the stick of Luke Hughes. Zach Werenski takes the puck, long pass up the ice. Kent Johnson's got it. Johnson coming in, has to put the brakes on. Leaves it now for Charlie Coyle, looking to come back to Johnson, and reading that was Jack Hughes, and he got his stick in there, and he took it away. Now Jack Hughes trying to fly the zone, but Jesper Bratt couldn't get him the puck. And now it's going to be Charlie Coyle back at the bottom of the right wing circle with a shot. That one went off the stick. Did not get on net. And the Devils trying to settle things down right now as the Blue Jackets are buzzing. But it's going to be Simone Nimich up the right wing boards. Get it back into the Blue Jackets' end. That doesn't last long as it was pushed outside the blue line. Kent Johnson's got it again. Played up the right wing boards. Matthew Olivier's got nowhere to go. Drops it off. Zach Werenski's got it. Breaks in. Werenski never got the shot away. We tried to dance it right to the front of the net. And now New Jersey will swing it back the other way into 3-on-2. Now they try to hit the trailer, and Dougie Hamilton, who's the fourth man in. Blue Jackets got a stick on that, and now they're going to get it out of the zone. Here's a breakaway. Kirill Marchenko walks in, he shoots, and he scores! Kirill Marchenko on the breakaway ties this game at 1 goal apiece! Well, they let the wrong guy get the puck right there. And Marchenko did not blow his opportunity. First of all, he does this all by himself. He reaches in and steals it from Jack Hughes, and then he goes down the ice and just puts it off the crossbar. Bar down. 1-1 game. And boy, the Blue Jackets been looking for that. Just a spark. That's all they needed in this game. It's just a bit of a spark. And they just got it at the 8:49 mark of period number 2. So that's his 4th goal of the year. And now we've got a penalty coming. And this penalty is going to be against the Blue Jackets. Cole Sillinger was pleading for a penalty. I think it's going to be him that gets the penalty called on him. As the Devils take a shot on Jet Greaves, he makes a save, and Boone Jenner will gain possession, but hooking is going to be the call here. And indeed, it's Sillinger that's headed to the box.
Before Columbus, 2 minutes for hooking.
So to the box goes Cole Sillinger, and now the Blue Jackets penalty kill has got to be good. They have got to be good here. You cannot let New Jersey jump right back into the lead. Face-off coming to the stick side of Jet Greaves here. Devils win the draw. Dougie Hamilton hands it off to Jack Hughes. They try to get it into the slot. Nico Hischier couldn't get a shot away. Dougie Hamilton takes a shot, and that one is blocked by the Blue Jackets. And Charlie Coyle is just going to clear it all the way down the length of the ice. New Jersey on the rush, so bring it up. Bratt enters the zone, drops it off the backhand to Hamilton along the blue line. Back to Bratt on the left wing side. Jesper Bratt, bottom of the left wing circle. Try to put it in front, and a good job of wrapping up Nico Hischier done by Matthew Olivier there. That's who they're trying to feed. They're trying to feed their captain. And they couldn't get it to him on that one. Now Bratt trying to get it back to Timo Meier, which he does. They'll put it on the left side. Back to Jack Hughes. And Olivier steals his pass and sends it down the length of the ice. So how about this? Blue Jackets systematically penalty killing right now. Still 49 seconds left on this man advantage. Andre Palat will carry now. Gives to Dawson Mercer. Mercer back to the front of the net, and a great blocker save is made by Jet Greaves. Andre Palat was just denied a chance at a power play goal, and Zach Werenski will clear the zone. 33 seconds left in this man advantage. Again, New Jersey, they do not take a lot of time to bring it up ice. As Mercer trades it off again. But they cough it up. The Blue Jackets can't clear the zone initially. Now they will. Werenski feeds it ahead to Johnson. 2-on-1. Shorthanded. 3-on-1 with Fantilli in there. And his shot is stopped. And now they've got to hurry and turn it around because here comes New Jersey. In a 2-on-1 break. They get it over on the left side. A one-timer by Dawson Mercer is in the net for the score. New Jersey gets this power play goal with 4 seconds left on the power play. Well, when you go the other way and you get all those guys deep, you can get in trouble quickly. That's exactly what happened to the Blue Jackets. And I understand getting everybody to the net because you had a great chance at a short-handed goal. Jet Greaves gets beat again on the glove side. That's the second time in this game. Now, he was playing, the shooter was to his left. And the defenseman's always trying to take away that pass. They got the pass over there. That forced Jet to have to go from his left to his right. And he just couldn't make the catch. And here comes New Jersey again, right in on goal. This time Greaves is able to fight it off. And Marchenko got it to the blue line, didn't get it out. It's kept in by the Devils. Paul Cotter will send it down along the end boards. Blue Jackets having a heck of a time clearing their own zone right now. And finally they do get it done. Provorov inside of the New Jersey end, kept it at the left point, sent it around the boards, and the Devils try to clear it out. What they do is they put it into the bench. 8:13 to go in the second period. Teams have traded goals here. It's now New Jersey 2 and the Blue Jackets 1 on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Whatever temperatures this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names. Whatever your heating needs, your local Bryant dealer will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Schedule your winter tune-up today with Federal Elite Heating and Cooling online at federalheating.com. Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, rich stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Add a side of warm, savory gravy for ultimate holiday comfort. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
This is the flagship station of the Columbus Blue Jackets, 97.1 The Fan.
Enjoy a night out with the whole family with the Dispatch Family Value Pack presented by ABC 6 and Fox 28. It starts at only $35 per person, and each pack includes your game ticket, value meal, chiller skate pass, and more. Get your tickets right now by going to bluejackets.com/family. 2-1 lead for the New Jersey Devils here at Nationwide Arena. Home opener for the Blue Jackets this evening. First of 3 games here this week. Sean Monahan is out to take the face-off. He will go up against Nico Hischier of the New Jersey Devils. Devils win the face-off, and they dump the puck into the Blue Jackets' end. Dawson Mercer fires one from the right wing boards. Jet Greaves makes the stop. Zach Werenski gets the puck, and he plays it to the right wing corner. Marchenko, first guy in, backhanded pass that he tried to get to Sean Monahan. Couldn't get it to him cleanly. Blue Jackets keep it in. Werenski with a shot, tipped on its way in, but Jake Allen makes a save on that. Now Voronkov to Werenski along the blue line, skating around some traffic. Drop it for Marchenko. Kirill Marchenko, long shot, and that one hit Voronkov and bounces away right to the Devils, and they will clear it all the way back into the Blue Jackets zone. 7.5 to go here in the second period, with the Blue Jackets down 2-1. They continue to get their chances, although New Jersey has closed the gap in the shots on goal category. Shots on goal now are 22 for the Blue Jackets and 16 for the Devils. That means the Blue Jackets have just 3 shots in this period. They do have 1 goal. Here's Provorov. Carries into the New Jersey end, but he lost control of the puck. See, that's what Charlie Coyle said at the end of the first period. He said, hey, we keep on getting these chances like this, then we're going to have good things happen. But now all of a sudden, New Jersey's turned the tables when it's come to the shots. They've taken away the numerous possibilities. Here comes Severson taking a shot. That one didn't get all the way through. And the Devils will clear it right back out through the neutral zone. What they do, however, is put it too far down the ice. That one got over the stick of Damon Severson. He was trying to play it, and he couldn't. And then the puck rolled on end, and it took off on the Devils. And that's what causes them to be called for icing. On the draw, Isaac Lundestrom. He pulled it back toward the blue line, but Jesper Bratt jumped in and stole it for the Devils, plays it behind the Blue Jackets net, and then he goes to get it himself. Werenski takes it away. But again, the Blue Jackets mishandle the puck, and a shot comes from the left wing circle. Jet Reeves makes a save. Isaac Lundestrom up the ice from the red line. Will dump this one into the left wing corner of the Devils zone. Pinching up the right wing boards. Good job by Werenski to keep the puck alive. Lundestrom looking for help from Zach Aston Reese. He's got it. Fed it to Marchenko, who didn't get much on the one-timer. And the Devils will carry it back down the ice, put it on the left wing side with a shot that goes right in on Jet, and he makes the save, and he holds on. 5:50 remaining in the second period. New Jersey 2 and the Blue Jackets 1 here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
We've all got our daydreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then, out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo. And my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans.
It's a milestone year, Blue Jackets fans. 25 seasons of unforgettable hockey. The Blue Jackets' 25th anniversary season is once again brought to you by your Central Ohio Toyota dealers. Whether you're driving to the rink or across the great state of Ohio, Toyota says, let's go places. For a quarter century, the Blue Jackets and your Central Ohio Toyota dealers have been part of your journey, and the best is yet to come. Buckle up, Fifth Line. It's hockey time in Columbus, powered by Toyota.
Head down to the Arena District, your hockey headquarters. Catch some action on the ice at Nationwide Arena, or watch the game at one of the Arena District's 20 bars and restaurants. The Arena District is rocking nightly with live entertainment, awesome specials, and convenient parking. Live it up by coming early or staying late. The Arena District is the place to play, meet, eat, and celebrate. Get your game plan on at arenadistrict.com with a complete list of bars, restaurants, concerts, and game schedules. Go Jackets! Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan.
5 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second period in Columbus. The Devils have themselves a 2-1 lead over the Blue Jackets. Other games on the nationwide NHL scoreboard. Philly leads the Panthers 2-0. The Blues are on top of the Canucks 1-0. And in Minnesota, it's the Wild 1 and the Kings 0. Here's Bob McElligott.
Face-off coming inside of the Blue Jacket zone. Luke Glendening is out to take it. Glendening wins it. The Devils will set up and take a shot that gets tipped. Comes back out to the right point. Nemec tries to get it to the net. Instead, he has it stolen away by Fantilli. Jake Christensen skates it up to the Devils' blue line and just feathers it down into the left wing corner. Brendan Dillon trying to clear. Stepping in was Boone Jenner to knock it away. Paul Cotter will get there, and Jenner now strips him of the puck on the far wall. Feed it to Fantilli. Adam back to the blue line. Denton Matejchuk sends it back to Fantilli. That puck bounces around on him, and he almost overskated. He was able to stay with it and feed it down to Sillinger. He got it to Boone Jenner, who gets knocked down, and a penalty is coming against New Jersey. There will be a hooking call that will put the Blue Jackets back on the AEP power play with 5:11 to go here in the second period. And that is all the product of Boone Jenner just continuing to drive the legs. Really is.
New Jersey number 17, minor card for hooking.
So Nemec is the guy going to the penalty box. Golden opportunity for the Blue Jackets here to get this game back to a tie. And they are huddled up along the near wall. Zach Werenski talking to Sean Monahan, Kirill Marchenko, and Boone Jenner. Kent Johnson was involved early in that conversation, then broke away from it. Heischier to face off against Monahan. And Monahan able to pull the puck back, but not all the way to the blue line. Heischier walks around him and picks it up. Feeds Dawson Mercer. Mercer has a power play goal in this game. Doesn't get it on net shorthanded. Kent Johnson, great pass. He was under pressure by Mercer, and he passed it off the back of the net over to Zach Werenski so Zach could get it up ice. But now here's a steal. And back comes Heischier, shorthanded, left wing side. Werenski forces him wide behind the net, doesn't let him go for a wraparound. Now he ties him up, and Monahan will take the puck away. Gives it to Boone Jenner. He's going to carry it all the way to the blue line. Tried to send it around Dougie Hamilton and then go get it again, but that's taken away by the New Jersey Devils. Now Monahan lost control of the puck. Oh, the restlessness is being felt in the crowd right now with the Blue Jackets on the power play and not getting set up in the zone yet, halfway through it. Kent Johnson finds his way in, tries to play it on the right wing side. That was broken up. Johnson then turned and shot it, and he missed the net. And Werenski then can't hold at the blue line. Zach will look left side, finding Charlie Coyle. Coyle gets stood up by Brett Pesce. Devils battle for the puck. They're going to get it. Brendan Dillon, he won't miss a chance to clear it, and he doesn't. Down the ice it goes. So this power play struggling right now. Provorov's going to bring it up ice now. Drop it back for Adam Fantilli. Rushed it in, gave it to Voronkov, down to Provorov. Looks on the right side, and they try to come across the ice on the left wing to Voronkov, and he got stick checked. Charlie Coyle now trying to feed Adam Fantilli again. The Devils have sticks in the passing lane. They clear the puck, and that's it. Blue Jackets not getting anything on that power play. As back on the ice comes Nemec, and we're back to 5-on-5. So the special teams is an issue in this game for the Blue Jackets. Giving up 2 power play goals and not being able to score on their own power plays. And New Jersey ices the puck. The Blue Jackets catch a break here with 2:54 remaining in the second period. So the Devils aren't able to make a line change. The Blue Jackets are. Going to put out Lundstrom, Olivier, and Sillinger. Lundstrom puts the face-off to the near wall. Olivier ties his man up. That's Jonas Siegenthaler. Olivier trying to move the puck down, getting jostled around there. But he feeds Dent Matejchuk. He's looking to get away from the pressure, and he has to turn and put it off the forehand down along the end boards to Lundstrom. It bounces off his stick. Been a lot of that tonight. Devils have caused some of it, and other times the Blue Jackets just aren't making clean catches. Sillinger on the right wing boards. Has the puck knocked away, and now the Devils throw it up the left wing side. Nemec, the defenseman, is up on the play. Matejchuk will just step into him to get it down behind the net now, and Dante Fabro's there, along with that Matejchuk. They're trying to pry that puck loose. Timo Meier, fresh off the bench, jumps into the fray. The Devils still have possession of it. Meier coming around behind the net, stops, throws it in front, and Heischier cannot beat Greaves. Minute and 54 seconds left here in period number 2. Devils leading by the score of 2-1 over the Blue Jackets. Well, New Jersey here just turned it up a bit in this period. Can't even say they're getting the loose pucks. I mean, they're causing pucks to come loose is what they're doing in this period. Just getting the sticks and passing lanes or stick on stick and knocking the puck away from guys and sending it back the other direction. They've done a lot of that here, especially in the second half of this period. Coyle wins the draw. Blue Jackets get it out to the neutral zone. And here comes Marchenko again behind the defense with a shot this time. Jake Allen was ready for him, and he makes the save. Marchenko gets it out to the blue line. Provorov, right side. Big shot by Severson off the blocker of Jake Allen. And now it's cleared just beyond the blue line by New Jersey. Provorov's got it again, gives it to Charlie Coyle. Coyle dumps to the left wing corner. Monahan now with a puck. Another pass that Monahan makes that goes off a stick. He's trying to make a lot of passes tonight, and normally very good at it, but I'll tell you what, New Jersey, they are making it rough on him, just having people in position to be able to break them up. Here comes Jack Hughes now. His shot blocked by Charlie Coyle. Hughes gets it right back, plays it to the blue line. Nemec holds it. Pass it on the left wing side. And now it's going to be sent all the way around behind the Blue Jackets net. Jesper Bratt near the blue line with a long shot, and that is caught by Jet Greaves. He'll hold on with 51 seconds left here in period number 2. 2-1 lead for the New Jersey Devils. I'm sure at times it feels like a bigger lead. I'm sure the Blue Jackets have frustrations about beating Jake Allen, and he's been good. He has been good. Allen making his first start of the year tonight. Blue Jackets win the faceoff in their own zone. Dante Fabro scoops the puck up in the air, dumps it in the New Jersey end, and it goes in on the short hop to Jake Allen. He'll glove it and hold on. And this will give the Blue Jackets to win the draw in the offensive zone and get some pressure on. Boone Jenner gets the assignment on the faceoff. Wins it to Fantilli. Now Fabro looking to Zach Werenski. Tried to take a quick shot. Didn't get much of that. Boone Jenner had a puck bounce away from him. And Dougie Hamilton will clear this one down the ice. Fabro circles behind his own net. Begins to rush from right to left. Looks on the right side to Boone Jenner. Gets through his man. Takes a shot and it goes off Jake Allen and up over the glass and out of play. Well, Fantilli was cutting in on the left. I think Boone was taking that shot, hoping that if it didn't go in, that it would rebound in the direction of Fantilli. But what happened was it went off of Jake Allen, and it went out of play. Just off his right shoulder. He just shrugged that shoulder. And that took away what was there for Boone Jenner. The Jackets win the draw. 14 seconds left in the period. They take a shot. It gets knocked down. And now New Jersey trying to clear it, and they do. Werenski shoots it back in as we get a whistle and an offside call against the Blue Jackets. 2.5 seconds left here in period number 2. Blue Jackets down by a goal, 2-1 to the New Jersey Devils. It was an intentional offside, so that means the faceoff is in the Blue Jacket zone. So you have to guard against anything here. 2.5 seconds is enough time to win a faceoff, settle a puck, and get a shot to the net. Sean Monahan wins the draw, and that'll take all the time off the clock. And so 2 periods are now in the books. Same result as the end of the first period, where the Blue Jackets are down by a goal to the New Jersey Devils. 2-1 is the score here. And again, special teams has been a big factor with the New Jersey Devils getting a pair of power play goals in the game. And that's the difference of it right now. Mike Kaplan, Blue Jackets assistant coach, is with me downstairs outside the dressing room. And Mike, this, you're right in the game, only down by 1 here, and that penalty kill's got to be driving you crazy a little bit here because New Jersey gets 2 power play goals, and they both come with mere seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, we went after had a chance on the PK. We got 3 guys jumped in the play, and, he makes a save, and, they turn around to get one late, so... but you're right. It's a 1-goal game. I mean, the first period we played pretty good there, and he's made some good saves. But certainly, a little lull there in the second. But we got the last 20 here to pick it up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that lull because in the first period you outshoot them 18-8. The second period they get you 11-8. Is it anything that they changed that cut down those number of shots, or was it just, as you just said, just a lull?
Well, I think you know they got their legs a little bit there. I think they were better on their forecheck, so hemmed us in a little bit. So we have to manage the puck a lot better, especially at their blue line. You know, they're a team that really likes to take off and kind of cheat a little bit. So, you know, if you don't manage the puck and get it behind them, which I think we did well in the first, we can, you know, that's where we're going to wear them down and get our chances.
Yeah, and as you say, they do like to quote-unquote cheat. They like to fly the zone, and that's something you can also take advantage of. You happen to pick off one of those passes or knock down one of those pucks, and that can leave you with the odd man advantage in their end.
Well, you look at it, we got 2 breakaways, you know, and that usually doesn't happen a lot in a game. So, you know, it's something that you got to be aware of and watch, but certainly we could take advantage, like you said, Bobby.
How much do you like watching Marchenko these first 3 games?
He's a special player, so it's always fun to see him do things he does when he's competing and battling, and then all of a sudden his skill takes over. But it's fun to see him, you know, do Marchy stuff. It's great.
I knew that would make you smile. As well it should, because he's been so fun to watch. Mike, thank you very much. Good luck in the third.
Thanks.
Mike Havlin, Blue Jackets assistant coach. 2-1. The Devils lead at the end of 2 on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network.
Hey parents, if you're interested in getting your child started in hockey, listen up. The Blue Jackets Get Out and Learn program, in association with Apex Pros, introduces first-time participants ages 5 to 9 to the sport of hockey for free. Each participant gets 30 minutes of instruction, a free stick, and a ball, jersey, or T-shirt to keep. Register for an on-ice or street hockey clinic now at bluejackets.com/gold.
Bread Financial is proud to be the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. They provide simple, personalized payment, lending, and savings solutions. From the Bread Cashback American Express credit card to high-yield savings and CDs to buy now, make that score now, pay later options, you'll find financial solutions for your budget and your goals, hockey or otherwise. Learn more at breadfinancial.com. And let's go Blue Jackets.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Come try Skyline's new chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites, including chicken chili Cholitos. When you taste it, you're gonna love it. So come try Skyline's new chicken chili today. It's a tasty new way to enjoy your Skyline time. Now available at participating Skyline restaurants.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Your home of the Blue Jackets, the Fan. This is the second intermission report. Here's Dylan Tyre to recap the second period scoring.
We are through 2 periods tonight at Nationwide Arena, and the Blue Jackets trail the New Jersey Devils 2-1. Some tough luck for the Blue Jackets tonight. They've given up 2 power play goals, both of which came in the final seconds of those New Jersey power plays. Remember, Timo Meier was the man who got him on the scoreboard in the first period. His came at 15:47 of period number 1. His second of the season made it 1-0. That was the score until the 8:49 point of period number 2. An unbelievable effort by a guy who looks like a budding superstar in this league. Blue Jackets forward Kirill Marchenko tied the game at 1.
And now New Jersey will swing it back the other way into 3-on-2. Now they try to hit the trailer, and Dougie Hamilton, who's the 4th man in. Blue Jackets got a stick on that, and now they're going to get it out of the zone. Here's a breakaway. Kirill Marchenko walks in, he shoots, and he scores! Kirill Marchenko on the breakaway ties this game at 1 goal apiece.
Kirill Marchenko with just a terrific individual effort. He pulled away from the Devils at 22.4 miles per hour. That's the fastest skating speed in this game, and it's a puck and player tracking stat brought to you by BBI Logistics. Bad news for the Blue Jackets. New Jersey would retake the lead not even 2 full minutes later. Dawson Mercer scored a power play goal. His first of the season made it 2-1 New Jersey, and that's where things stand as we head to period number 3. Don't forget, for the latest in the world of the Columbus Blue Jackets, make sure you're listening to the Inside Edge presented by First Merchants Bank. Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock on 97.1 The Fan, Bob McElligott and Jody Shelley get together, bringing you interviews with Blue Jackets management, coaches, and players. If you're curious what's going on with the Blue Jackets, you got to be listening to the Inside Edge. It's as simple as that. The best part, if you can't catch it live on The Fan, you can always find it as a podcast after the fact, To do that, go to wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts and simply search CBJ Radio. Again, it's the Inside Edge presented by First Merchants Bank. 2-1, the Devils lead the Blue Jackets after 2 periods. It is the 25th season of Columbus Blue Jackets hockey, so we're celebrating after the break on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Bread Financial is proud to be the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. They provide simple, personalized payment, lending, and savings solutions. From the Bread Cashback American Express credit card to high-yield savings and CDs to buy now, make that score now, pay later options, you'll find financial solutions for your budget and your goals, hockey or otherwise. Learn more at breadfinancial.com. And let's go Blue Jackets.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays are for football. That's why we're here to help you get your next DIY project done, even when the clock isn't on your side. Whether that's a new Filtrete filter or Bosch and Cobalt power tools, Lowe's has everything you need to feel like the MVP of DIY. So get it done and earn your Sunday. Shop now, in-store and online. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey parents, if you're interested in getting your child started in hockey, listen up. The Blue Jackets Get Out and Learn program in association with Apex Pros allows boys and girls ages 5 to 9 the opportunity to try hockey for free. That's right. Participants will get 30 minutes of instruction, a Blue Jackets branded stick, ball, knit gloves, and jersey to keep for absolutely free. View the schedule of events and learn more at bluejackets.com/goal. 2-1 game here after 2 periods in Columbus. It's the Devils leading the Blue Jackets. It's the home opener for the CBJ presented by Nationwide. 25 years ago, the Blue Jackets played in their very first game here at Nationwide Arena. Let's live that great moment in Blue Jackets history presented by Toyota.
On October 7th, 2000, after more than 3 years of work to launch one of the NHL's newest franchises, the Columbus Blue Jackets prepared to play their inaugural game in the brand new Nationwide Arena. As construction continued in the arena district, fans gathered outside for a carnival-like atmosphere where they welcomed the players who would make up that very first roster, getting set to face an original 6 team, the Chicago Blackhawks.
Number 34, defenseman Jean-Luc Grandpierre.
Inside the arena, even more energy and excitement greeted those early fans, as for the first time they met future favorites Kevin Dineen, Jeff Sanderson, Ron Tugnut, and Espen Knutson. With NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman at his side, Blue Jackets majority owner John H. McConnell dropped the first puck between Blue Jackets captain Lyle Odeline and Blackhawks captain Tony Amonte. With the inaugural game underway, the fans wouldn't have to wait long for their new home team to take the lead.
Adams hovering on the right point. He's on his backhand, trying to pass it down low. Does. Gardner shoots. He scores! Liftoff in Ohio Gardner has just scored the first ever goal for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
25 years later, the Blue Jackets trying to win their home opener tonight. The New Jersey Devils lead, though, 2-1 after 2 periods. After a quick break, we'll take a look at some other scores around the NHL on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Whatever temperatures this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names. Whatever your heating needs, your local Bryant dealer will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Schedule your winter tune-up today with Federal Elite Heating and Cooling online at federalheating.com. Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, rich stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Add a side of warm, savory gravy for ultimate holiday comfort. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
You know what my favorite place is to watch a game? The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. This is Scotty Vegas, and Dave Biddle and I are throwing a huge party for the Thursday night Steelers-Bengals game. We have tickets, Pro Football Hall of Fame passes, and dining credits to give out during the game at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Amazing food, huge screens, and prizes. That's a winning parlay. Can't wait to see you Thursday night. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Ohio State University Army ROTC isn't just a curriculum. It's more than just a path to a degree. For more than 150 years, we have been forging tomorrow's leaders. Here you will find your purpose, your mission, your ROTC family. At Ohio State, you're not just joining Army ROTC, you're stepping into a history of excellence that spans generations. Learn more at arotc.osu.edu. Buckeyes lead the way.
Get Eco.
Eco is giving away $500 in free repairs whenever you buy a new water heater.
Helps restore balance to the universe.
Give it away, plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again, HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
The flagship station of the Columbus Blue Jackets, 97.1 The Fan. The second intermission report continues with a look at other scores around the National Hockey League. The out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side.
40 minutes are done tonight in Columbus. It's the Devils on top of the Blue Jackets 2-1. Dylan Tyre taking a look at some of the other action around the league, starting off in Philly where the Flyers are on top of the Panthers 2-1 going to the third period. Late second in Vancouver, lots of scoring. St. Louis leads the Canucks 4-2. 3-0 game in Minnesota. The Wild is shutting out the LA Kings. Then about halfway through the first period at the United Center, it's 0-0 between the Blackhawks and the Utah Mammoth. With the Blue Jackets down 2-1, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Let's go Jackets, your flagship home for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Before we head to the third period, let's take a look at our live odds brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, must be 21 plus. The Blue Jackets are underdogs to win outright on the money line at plus 250. They're minus 145 to cover a 1.5 goal puck line, and the live over-under sits at 5.5 goals. Again, after 2 periods at Nationwide Arena, it's New Jersey 2 and the Blue Jackets 1. Bob McElligott has the third period play-by-play next on the Blue Jackets Radio Network.
We've all got it, you know, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
For 70 years, Worthington Steel has been a trusted name in steel processing, delivering strength across industries. From Columbus and facilities worldwide, we help shape the future of mobility, energy, and infrastructure. At Worthington Steel, strength isn't just in the steel we process. It's in our people, our communities, and the way we show up. Strong for our customers, strong for Columbus, strong for good. Learn more at worthingtonsteel.com.
Hockey just hits differently here in Columbus. That's why for 25 years and counting, we've celebrated hockey and heroes. Playing with heart and glory. Because rooting for the Jackets isn't just what we do, it's who we are. We are the Fifth Line. Don't miss a second of the action. Tickets available now at BlueJackets.com.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan. The Blue Jackets are ready to start the third period. Once again, here's Bob McGilligan.
Blue Jackets are trailing the New Jersey Devils 2-1 is the score here at Nationwide Arena. It was 1-0 New Jersey after one, and then Kirill Marchenko tied it for the Blue Jackets. And Marchenko did that at the 8:49 mark of the second period, getting his 4th of the year, an unassisted goal. But it was New Jersey that came right back, and they did that just 2.5 minutes later. Dawson Mercer picks up his 1st of the year at the 11:09 mark. And that's what has made this game 2-1 in favor of the New Jersey Devils. The shots on goal in the second period favor New Jersey 11-8 through 2 periods. So the Blue Jackets are out shooting the Devils 26-19. New Jersey is 2 for 2 on the power play. The Blue Jackets are 0 for 4 on the power play. That tells you enough right there. As you look at those numbers in a 2-1 game, and you can see where there was more opportunity that the Blue Jackets haven't been able to take advantage of. So they do have just that one goal by Kirill Marchenko, that goal presented by Fanatic Sportsbook. And now in the third period, the Blue Jackets will skate from left to right. This third period being brought to you by Moo Moo Express Car Wash. Do you move? The CBJ do. Taking the face-off for the Blue Jackets here, it's going to be Sean Monahan. This Monahan-Marchenko-Voronkov line will start the third period. The Jackets lost Miles Wood in the first period due to injury. And so they've been skating 11 forwards ever since. New Jersey gets the puck off the draw. They dump it into the Blue Jackets' end. Damon Severson there clears it to the neutral zone to Kirill Marchenko. Went off his stick and bounced right back to the Devils. But they dump it in from behind the red line, so that's an advantage. We get a whistle and a stop and cheer. All of this just 15 seconds into the period. Monahan going up against Mercer once again. And Monahan wins it. Ivan Provorov using the left wing boards to try to find Dmitry Voronkov again off his stick. And now he drops his stick because he had a chance to play the puck again. And New Jersey will wind it into the Blue Jacket zone. New goaltender for the New Jersey Devils, Jacob Markstrom, has come on to replace Jake Allen. Jake Allen is no longer on the bench, so obviously there is a problem that he's experiencing as well. Markstrom appearing for the third time this year. He is 1-1 with a 4.04 goals against average, 837 save percentage. Blue Jackets would like to get in and get him some work here early in the third period. No wonder the Devils are spending so much time making sure the Blue Jackets can't get into the zone. They don't want them to be putting that pressure on Markstrom. Well, the puck is sent back through the neutral zone, and it's going to be an icing call. The Blue Jackets will get the face-off in the New Jersey end. Let's see if they can get some pucks in on Markstrom here. He gave up three to the Tampa Bay Lightning. He gave up 6 to the Carolina Hurricanes in those 2 starts that he made. Faceoff is controlled by the Devils. And they clear it out to the neutral zone. Jack Hughes has got it. Hughes coming in, getting a shot away, but Lundestrom was draped all over him, and so he didn't get a good shot away. And now the Blue Jackets try to come on the counterattack. Zach Werenski's pass is out in front of Zach Aston Reese. Listen, this is what I want to see from the Blue Jackets, and it's been 1:28 seconds, and I haven't seen it yet. Urgency. You're down by 1. I know there's a lot of period left to play. I get it. I know. Okay? But how about a sense of urgency to get this back to a tie? I mean, Jack Hughes just came down the ice. If you give up another goal early in this period, your job gets much, much tougher. Here comes Werenski up the ice for the Blue Jackets into the left wing circle. Luke Hughes forces him wide, and then he centers it, and that's intercepted and thrown all the way back down the ice. But not far enough for an icing call, which makes it even better for the Devils. And now they knock down a clearing attempt and can't get a shot away. Good work there on the back check by Zach Aston Reese. Puck is whipped toward the net from the blue line. It missed. Luke Hughes down the left wing boards. Drops it off for Cody Glass. Back around to the right side. Brett Pesce now. Put it behind the net. Comes up the near wall. Luke Hughes steps around Kirill Marchenko. Walks all the way in. Takes his shot into the glove of Jet Greaves. And he holds on. See, this is what I'm talking about. New Jersey is just like controlling things. You know, Blue Jackets are gliding around in the zone there, and they're staying with the guy, and they're watching the puck, but they're not getting to the puck. They're not getting it out of the zone. And that's not a bad look right there for Luke Hughes. I mean, it's not ideal shooting it from the bottom of the circle there, but he's very talented. He's a defenseman with a big offensive upside. Blue Jackets get the puck off the draw. Jake Christensen gets it ahead to Matthew Olivier. He finds Kent Johnson, who gets it over to Charlie Coyle. Now, it went by Coyle initially. He had to go to the far wall to get it. Jams it down into the left wing corner, and now through the end boards. And again, New Jersey wins the battle, and they come out with a puck. And they tip it free to the neutral zone. Unfortunately, for the Blue Jackets, Ryan Hallinan just caught an edge and fell down, but now the Blue Jackets ice the puck. The start to this period favors the New Jersey Devils. Without question, it does, because it's choppy, it's stop and start. The goaltender hasn't even had to face a shot yet. He just came into the game. So this is what they want to do. This kind of play helps the road team. Blue Jackets need to get some flow to their game, get some sustained pressure inside the New Jersey end. Devils take a shot that gets blocked. Dante Fabro will jam the puck off the boards and get it back through the neutral zone. Blue Jackets want to make a change, and they'll get one now. Puck back up the ice on the left wing side, tipped into the Blue Jacket zone. Provorov leaves it for Severson. Goes back on the left wing boards to Ivan Provorov. Leads it ahead for Marchenko. Back across to Severson. Up the ice he comes. Pass to the middle. Voronkov takes a shot, and the save is made by Markstrom. Now, initially, he got stick checked there, but he did get the shot off. Provorov wants to rush it in on the left wing side, which he does. Wraps it around the boards. But again, the timing is all off because you've got Severson was pinched toward the middle of the ice. There was nobody covering at the right point. So you throw that puck around the boards, there's nobody to keep it in. It's going to come out of the zone. They got it back in there. Now Marchenko turns it over. And here's Luke Hughes skating back toward his own net. He passes it over to the right wing boards. And again, New Jersey, they are content with taking their good old-fashioned time and setting up rushes and getting the puck out of the zone. They're not in a hurry to do anything. They get it down into the Blue Jackets end. Werenski with it. Pass to the left wing boards. Down to the middle. Fantilli for Jenner. And again, Palat had a stick in there. And now Werenski steps up, makes a steal, but his shot is blocked by Brett Pesce. And it goes over the glass and out of play. So Werenski trying to get a little bit more sense of urgency going here for the Blue Jackets. He and Boone Jenner, no surprise. I mean, if you said to me, who are the guys that are going to do that, they're my first two choices. Jenner will take the face-off here. It'll take place to the stick side of Jacob Markstrom. Devils are taking a long time to get the personnel out on the ice that they want. Cody Glass facing off against Jenner, and Boone wins it with the help of Adam Fantilli. Throwing it toward the net was Werenski, and he got it behind Cole Sillinger. Back to the right wing corner. Jenner with a shot. Went right through the crease, off the far boards, and out to the neutral zone. Dante Fabro gets it, finds Cole Sillinger. Back to Adam Fantilli with a shot that went high and off the glass. He gets to the rebound and couldn't jam that one on net. Cody Glass trying to make a steal for New Jersey inside of his own end. He won't do it. Fantilli's got the puck, had his stick lifted, now gets struck down, and there's a penalty coming. It's going to be a holding penalty. They blew the whistle.
Jersey 81, 2 minutes for holding.
And they do send New Jersey to the box here. So another power play opportunity for the Blue Jackets, who are 0 for 4 in this game. Well, you know, you get to a point where you're due, and I would say they're due right here. And let's see if they can get something on the man advantage. AEP power play. Sean Monahan winning the faceoff. Zach Werenski has the puck, fakes a slap shot, slides it left wing side to Kirill Marchenko. Back across to Werenski. Looks on the right, finds Kent Johnson. Nothing there. Back to Werenski, swing it to Johnson again. He immediately is challenged by Brendan Dillon. So he got it back to Zach. His shot got blocked. Gets it back, takes another shot, and Markstrom able to catch this and collapse on it, holding on to get another faceoff. That faceoff will take place in the left wing circle. Jacob Markstrom, originally selected by the Florida Panthers in the first round in the 2008 draft. Moved around the league a little bit, but they signed him for big money in New Jersey to come in and be their guy. And right now, he's trying to do just that as he traps the puck alongside the net. You know, with Markstrom and Jake Allen, the Devils getting into that situation where, you know, they want to play a guy, they want to play both guys closer to 50-50. They don't want to play one guy for the bulk of the games because they plan on making the playoffs and they want their goalie to be rested when they do. Werenski off the draw, walks in, takes a shot. Markstrom makes a save. Zach goes to the end boards. The Devils steal the puck, and they're going to clear it back out to center ice. Kirill Marchenko goes to get it. Marchenko bringing it back in. Lay it around on the left side for Jenner, and he had his stick lifted, and that puck just goes all the way down the ice. Down to 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this power play chance. Werenski in his own zone. Flipping off the backhand over to Kirill Marchenko. He'll send it left side to Kent Johnson. Johnson, a couple of head fakes, and over the blue line he comes. Angles to the half wall left wing side. Drops it back for Marchenko. Handed to Werenski now. Werenski down to Sean Monahan. No shooting lane, so he gives it back to Werenski. Kent Johnson's come back across the ice to the right wing side. Now he's got it. Got it to Monahan, out to Marchenko. By the time he shot, he was shooting it right into a defender. The Jackets get it back. Marchenko on the far boards. Lost control. Jonas Siegenthaler will blast this one off his stick. And out of play. Only 23 seconds remains on this power play. Fantilli, Voronkov, Coyle, Severson, and Provorov come out. Fantilli winning the faceoff. Provorov along the blue line. Long shot, tipped in front by Voronkov, but stopped and covered by Markstrom. Now Dmitry Voronkov, that's going to be his job on this power play unit, front of the net. Be a screen, be a deflector. Fantilli wins another faceoff. Severson, though, well, he doesn't lose the puck. He gets it back, moves it behind the net. Now it's out to the blue line again. Provorov down to Fantilli, tried to put it into the slot. The Devils were able to take it away, and they clear the zone, and that'll do it. The Blue Jackets are 0 for 5 on the power play in this game. Damon Severson up the right wing boards to Charlie Coyle. They'll tip this one in behind the net. Jacob Markstrom gets it over to Brett Pesce. And Pesce finds a lane, and he fires it all the way down the ice, but on net. And that was done on purpose. It was well done. And the Blue Jackets quickly bring it out. Charlie Coyle into the New Jersey end. Stops on the near wall. Gets stepped into. Boone Jenner steals it away. Gives to Sillinger. Passes to Provorov. It bounced off his stick, and as it gets close to the net, Markstrom just grabs hold of it. Charlie Coyle is now wrapped up in front of the net, along with Cody Glass, and they both go down to the ice. The clock is stopped with 12:43 remaining here in regulation time. It is the Devils 2 and the Blue Jackets 1. This is the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Whatever temperatures this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names. Whatever your heating needs, your local Bryant dealer will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Schedule your winter tune-up today with Federal Elite Heating and Cooling online at federalheating.com. Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
People can't say enough amazing things about Vanscoy Hair Clinics. Men and women struggle with hair loss every day, and they completely change their lives. Vanscoy Hair Clinics is the only company in Ohio that has PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and the multi-unit hair grafting hair transplant procedure. Go to vanscoyhair.com for more info, or call 614-432-8042. Here's what some of their hair transplant clients have said.
Around 26, 27, I lost almost all of my hair on top. It changed my life in ways that I could not imagine.
My hair is going to continue growing for the rest of my life. There is hope that you can do something about your hair loss.
Multi-unit hair grafting gives you 3 times more hair per procedure, saving you time and money. Hair transplants are more affordable than ever, and PRP is a fast, easy, and effective 45-minute treatment for thinning or damaged hair. Call Vanscoy for a free consultation, 614-432-8042, or visit vanscoyhair.com. That's 614-432-8042. Find out what procedure will restore your hair.
This is the flagship station of the Columbus Blue Jackets, 97.1 The Fan.
Blue Jackets once again this year have some great ticket packages with some great bonuses for you. Here's a couple of them. Grateful Dead and Star Wars. With the purchase of this pack, you're going to get a game ticket and an exclusive jersey. So get yours by going to bluejackets.com/promotions. It's a 2-1 lead for the New Jersey Devils. Faceoff is in the New Jersey zone. They brought on a new goaltender here in the third period, Jacob Markstrom. Jake Allen left after 2. He is not on the bench. Sean Monahan taking the face-off, and he wins it, but he wins it so strong it gets by Zach Werenski and goes all the way back into the Blue Jackets' end. Werenski and Matejchuk are out as a pair now. There's another pass that's off the mark, and it hits Voronkov's stick and bounces right to the Devils. The passing in this game has not been good by the Blue Jackets. I mean, it's just been all over the place. A lot of passes that have missed guys, a lot of passes that have bounced off sticks. New Jersey has caused some of it, and other times it's been self-inflicted. Blue Jackets from behind the net. Monahan got knocked down. He was trying to walk out in front. The Devils take the puck, and up the ice they come. They drop it off on the right side. Dougie Hamilton with a bad drop pass. The Blue Jackets will take advantage. Oh, and Werenski went to skate and rolled off his stick, and it was covered up by Jet Reeves. That's the kind of night the Blue Jackets are having. It's not pretty. They're out shooting New Jersey 28-21. But New Jersey has 2 power play goals. The Blue Jackets have 0 and 5 chances. As I said, the passing has not been crisp in this game. But it's a game where you're still just down by 1. So you could look at it, you could break it down, you could find every wart on this game. But if you get one more goal, a lot of them go away. And here come the Blue Jackets out of their own zone. Adam Fantilli up the left side, stops inside the blue line, gets it down to Boone Jenner, tried to come across to Cole Sillinger, and that was broken up. David Severson initially gloved the puck down and kept it in the zone, but now New Jersey will intercept and clear. And, of course, Severson back into his own end. Finds Provorov. His pass hits Sillinger in the skate. Sillinger then tried to pass to Jenner. It hit him in the skate. And Sillinger follows up by putting it behind the net. But again, that's just the example of what I was talking about with the passing. Well, in New Jersey, hasn't been so slick either. Jack Hughes just hit his teammate in the skate with the puck, and the Blue Jackets will bring it back the other way. Matthew Olivier. Hammered to the boards by Brendan Dillon. Olivier still battling for the puck. It does come out to the Devils. Luke Hughes has it. Luke Hughes will peel back in front of his own net. Kent Johnson applying a little bit of pressure there. As the Blue Jackets get it back in the neutral zone, but Werenski gets run out of room, quite frankly. And New Jersey's got it. They shoot it right to the glove of Jet Greaves with 10:43 remaining in the third period. Just a one-goal game with the advantage going to the New Jersey Devils right now. New Jersey, after this one, they go home. Blue Jackets staying home all week. Charlie Coyle ready to take the face-off. Cody Glass flinched and got waved out. Connor Brown will take his place. Brown puts it to the near boards. Puck is sent behind the Blue Jackets net. Jake Christensen tried to get it in the right wing corner, but Cody Glass stepped into him. Puck comes free, and Charlie Coyle's got it for the Blue Jackets. Gets it to Kent Johnson, and Johnson lifts it out to the neutral zone. Before Coyle can get there, the Devils take it away. But they can't walk it back into the Blue Jacket zone. It gets knocked off a stick. And back to Denton Matejchuk, who will stop behind the net. Matejchuk looking left side. He's got Christensen, sends it ahead. Voronkov gets behind the defense, takes a shot, and Jacob Markstrom is able to make the save. An opportunity right there for the Blue Jackets, but Dmitry Voronkov couldn't score. Good opportunity, way to create it by the Blue Jackets. Voronkov, he's taking the shot, and the stick gets kind of put into his shooting lane right at the last second. Jonas Siegenthaler was the guy that came over and was diving into the shooting lane. They've gotten a piece of his stick there. Anyway, it was a low shot, and Markstrom made sure that he dropped down and covered it. So the Blue Jackets miss out on that opportunity. Voronkov ready to bring it back up, and as he turned it over, well, as he tried to turn it from the backhand to the forehand, he did turn it over because he got stick checked, and it was knocked away. So here comes Nico Hischier. Wants to throw it out into the slot area. Zach Werenski intercepts his pass and gives to Marchenko. Across the ice he comes to Voronkov. Dmitry Voronkov looking to go back to Marchenko, and the pass too strong for him. And now New Jersey will intercept, and Timo Meier will come on the counterattack. Meier in on the left wing side, puts the brakes on, sends it around the boards, it comes back outside the blue line. Dougie Hamilton will get it back to Meier. He's got a man going to the net, and there's a shot by Luke Hughes. And the save is made by Jet Greaves, and he holds on. Brian Hallinan was the guy driving the net, trying to provide a screen there. But Jet was not fooled. 9:17 to go, third period. It's the Devils 2 and the Blue Jackets 1 here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Bread Financial is proud to be the official financial services partner of your Columbus Blue Jackets. They provide simple, personalized payment, lending, and savings solutions. From the Bread Cashback American Express credit card to high-yield savings and CDs to buy now, make that score now, pay later options, you'll find financial solutions for your budget and your goals, hockey or otherwise. Learn more at breadfinancial.com. And let's go Blue Jackets.
Around here, it's all or nothing, and Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anybody, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through November 3rd, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.75 APR financing, or you can get 5.75 APR financing on hybrid models with approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We've all got our daydreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then, out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo, and my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan.
Now the Blue Jackets are down 2-1 to the New Jersey Devils. One more goal would not only mean a tie game, but it would mean the Blue Jackets have scored twice. And every time they do score twice this year, you get half-price pizza the next day at your local Jets Pizza. Just go to jetspizza.com, use the promo code CBJ50 to get that half-price pizza. Again, the Blue Jackets have to do their part and get one more for you to get that pizza tomorrow. 9:17 left in regulation time. Devils win the face-off in the Blue Jacket zone. Brett Pesce comes down the left side, and Ken Johnson is on him. A little help from Denton Matejchuk. Puck gets poked free. Paul Cotter trying to cut it off. Matejchuk stays with him. But then the Devils are able to steal it back. Cotter trying to shoot it toward the net. One around behind. Comes out toward the blue line. Here's a pass intercepted by Zach Aston Reese. Fires it ahead. Isaac Lundestrom will play it to the right wing corner of the New Jersey Devils zone. Put it behind the net. It's quickly taken away by the Devils. Skated out to the neutral zone and fire it right back into the Blue Jackets' hand. For New Jersey, the more time they can spend at this end of the ice, the more chance there is for them to win the game. That's pretty much a no-brainer. That's exactly what they're trying to do, is keep that puck inside the Blue Jacket zone. Jake Christensen behind the net. Got to get it around to Kent Johnson. Johnson's going to put it in the air out to the neutral zone. It went off the body of Simone Nemec. But it drops right for Jesper Bratt, and he's going to rush it right back in on the left wing side. Drop it off for Andre Palat. His shot missed the net. Nemec will hold it at the right point. Back to Bratt. Looking into the high slot, Jack Hughes. His shot got blocked. Cole Sillinger had the puck, and immediately it was knocked off his stick. And the Devils will set it up again. Getting some decent pressure here. Now a steal by Sillinger. Got it to Fantilli. Back to Sillinger. He's got Boone on the left wing side. Gives it to him all the way across. The puck was up in the air. Knocked down by Fantilli. Played it back to the corner to Sillinger. He tries to slide it to Jenner. There was a stick right there. And he gave it away to the New Jersey Devils. Jenner trying to get it back. No can do. Brendan Dillon will play it up the right wing boards. Out to the neutral zone. Carrying the New Jersey Devils. And this one will be sent around behind the net. Connor Brown gets it to the right wing side. Dougie Hamilton with a shot. That one misses the net. Werenski attempting to make a steal. He got the puck loose. Fantilli knocked it away from the front of the net. And it comes back out to the neutral zone. But it's cut off by the Devils again. Hamilton put it up the right wing side. And Mercer comes in with a shot. Save made. A rebound. A long one. Got to Monahan. And he tried to get it over to Dmitry Voronkov. And I'll tell you something. Dougie Hamilton just got a stick on that. And blew up that play. Damon Severson now. Drops it off for Werenski. Beyond the high slot. Marchenko with a shot. Save was made. Rebound bounces off a couple of gloves. Werenski puts a big hit on his man. Zach may have taken the worst for wear on that. As Monahan gets the puck. Sails it around behind the net to the right wing boards. Marchenko's got it now. Tries to jam it down to Voronkov. Comes back to Marchenko. To the blue line, Severson across for Provorov. No room to shoot. He tried it anyway, and it got knocked down and played back through the neutral zone. Reeves is going to come out of the net and just steer that puck to Severson. 30 shots for the Blue Jackets, 24 for the New Jersey Devils. Puck is dumped into the New Jersey zone. Far wall, Blue Jackets get it, move it to the blue line. Shot is stopped by Markstrom, trying to tip it in front was Matthew Olivier. Couldn't get the stick on it. And now New Jersey will clear it back in behind the Blue Jackets net. It's picked up by Ivan Provorov. Backhands it up the right wing side beyond everybody and from behind the red line, and it will be an icing call. 5 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. I'll tell you what the Devils are doing a great job of doing here is killing the clock. They really are. They are making it difficult on the Blue Jackets to get up the ice to complete passes. That's been the theme most of the night, quite frankly. The Blue Jackets had a lot of shots in the first period. But ever since then, New Jersey has taken it up a notch. They take a shot from the blue line. It goes off the blocker of Greaves. Puck back out to center ice. Kent Johnson has it. Johnson plays it in, but he's at the end of his shift. He has to go off for a change. Lundestrom now on the far wall, steals it from the Devils in their own zone. Comes around behind the New Jersey net, passes to the right point. Provorov is there, and he sends it down along the end boards where Brett Pesce intercepts. Again, Provorov knocks down a clearing attempt. The shot toward the net got deflected. Comes on the left side, and the shot taken by Olivier. Missed the net, and it got deflected and went out of play. 5:10 remains in the third period. It is still the Devils 2 and the Blue Jackets 1 on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
You hear that crunch? It's not just any crunch. It's cheesy to the edge crust that only comes from a Jets Detroit-style pizza. Hand-pressed dough topped with premium mozzarella, the freshest ingredients, and ladled with Mama Jet's secret sauce. Then baked to perfection in steel pans born on Motor City lines. I bet you're real hungry now. Go ahead. Visit jetspizza.com for daily hot deals. Jets. Better because it has to be.
We've all got it, you know. That one crazy thing you've always wanted to do. That bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
Your home of the Blue Jackets. The Fan.
5:10 left in regulation in Columbus, and the Blue Jackets need a goal. They trail the Devils 2-1. Other games on the nationwide NHL scoreboard. Philly leads late in the third over the Panthers 3-2. St. Louis is doubling up the Canucks 4-2. 3-0 the Wild is shutting out the Kings, and the Blackhawks and Mammoth are tied at 0-0. Here's Bob McElligott.
Face-off coming in the left wing circle of the New Jersey end. John Monahan. Monahan losing this draw, and out to the neutral zone it goes. The Jackets reset, and Voronkov chips it in behind the net. Markstrom put it up on the glass, and it goes over the glass. Deflected off, and then went up into the netting. So face-off stays in the New Jersey zone. Looks like Monahan will take the draw again. 13 for 22 in this game. Nico Hischier on the other side. He's 7 for 16. Hischier wins this one. Siegenthaler trying to clear the zone. Werenski kept it in initially. And then Timo Meier clears it out, and he cleared it off the far wall. That'll prevent an icing call. Damon Severson, 4:42 to go here in the third period. Got it to Sean Monahan. He lifted it in the air. And now New Jersey is guilty of a hand pass as they try to pass it out of the zone. They caught it, threw it ahead, and that's what got the whistle. And they did that from inside their own blue line, which means a face-off in their zone. And Jenner is going to take this. Jenner against Cody Glass. Boone is 8 for 12 on the face-off. Glass is only 3 for 11. Boone wins another one. Provorov, one-timer from the center point. That's kicked away by Markstrom. That was a good blast by Ivan Provorov. Got it all the way through into the net. Jet Reeves comes out of his net to play the puck, and he got it to Provorov, who then lost control of it. He'll get it back again. Pass goes off the back of Sillinger. Now it's thrown up the left wing side. Jenner will get there. He was able to avoid Luke Hughes, and then as he was getting around him, actually got a glove in his face, too, just for good measure. In the meantime, New Jersey is able to clear the zone and force Ivan Provorov back into his own end. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation time. Sillinger up the left wing side, lost the puck right in front of the bench. The Blue Jackets almost had too many men on the ice. Dante Fabro now battling to maintain control of the puck. Charlie Coyle on the near wall. Lost it to Andre Palat. He's just going to force the Blue Jackets in deep again. Long pass to the neutral zone by the Blue Jackets. It goes off a Devil's skate, and it bounces to Matthew Olivier. Kind of a break right there. The Blue Jackets are able to get it behind the net. Fabro then tries to hold it the right point. He wanted to shoot it deep, and he broke his stick, actually. Not lost it, he broke it. Now he's back with no stick, and he still is able to block the shot. And the puck pinballs in on Jet Reeves. He'll make the catch and hold on. With 3:10 to go here in the third period. 2-1 New Jersey. Jesper Pratt taking that shot. Dante Fabro, to his credit, no stick in hand. And he went back there and he just jumped right in front of that shot. Nico Heischer's going to take the face-off for New Jersey. Charlie Coyle, he's been really good in this game, 6 for 11. Good in the defensive zone, but not this time around. New Jersey wins it. Send it to the right wing circle. Hamilton with a shot, and that's batted out of the air by Jet Greaves. Next shot comes in on him, and this one he'll stop and cover with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Well, the shots on goal are pretty close now. 30 for the Blue Jackets, 27 for New Jersey. If you look at shot attempts, this tells the story too. 65 for the Blue Jackets, 54 for the New Jersey Devils. So the Blue Jackets are only getting half their shots through right now. Lundstrom on the face-off in the defensive zone. He's 50% on the dot. He goes over that now as he wins this face-off. Ivan Provorov gets the puck to Damon Severson. Off the stick of Charlie Coyle and into the Devils zone. Zach Aston Reese got knocked down. Fans wanted an interference call. They have a legitimate gripe, but they don't get the call. Provorov will bring it in, shoot it toward Markstrom. That one went off his glove. Bounces to the near wall, and New Jersey will clear it. Icing will be the call here. With 2:25 to go in the third. Watch and see at what point Jet Greaves comes out of the net. I think it'll be right now. Well, why not? Quite frankly, you're not really generating anything. You're down by a goal. And might as well roll the dice right now. Put the extra attacker on. Empty net down to my left. Monahan will get the face-off assignment here. Goes up against Cody Glass. And Sean wins it easily. Werenski over to Marchenko. Big shot. And that one deflected on its way there. Never got on net. Devils are battling for the puck on the near wall, and they'll get it to the blue line, but Werenski kept it in initially. Now in the second effort, it gets knocked out, but Marchenko hustles back to get to it first. Boy, and he was under a lot of pressure from Connor Brown, and he skated free of that pressure. Left wing side, Zach Werenski at the red line. Gets it through a man. Now Dougie Hamilton got the body on him over on the far wall, slowed him down, but he gets the pass around to Sean Monahan on the right wing boards. He'll jam it off the backhand of Marchenko. Looking for Jenner. He couldn't catch it cleanly. The Devils will get the puck, and they're going to clear it out to the neutral zone. 1:39 left in the third period. Blue Jackets need just one goal here as Werenski gets it to Marchenko. He got sandwiched by two defenders. Tried to jam a puck to the net, which he did. Markstrom makes a save. Another opportunity. Charlie Coyle couldn't get a shot away. Now it's Kent Johnson on the half wall on the right wing side. Slides into the right wing circle. Looks back to the blue line to Werenski. Glides along that blue line. Takes a look back to Kent Johnson. Doesn't one-time it. And then when he does go to take a wrist shot, he fanned on it. The puck was left lying there. Now Werenski gets it down to Monahan. Back out to Kent Johnson. And he zips it toward the net. He hit traffic. The Devils have it. The Devils are going to send it on the right wing side. And now into the empty net. Getting his second of the game is Dawson Mercer, and that will be all the New Jersey Devils should need tonight with 57 seconds left in the third period. Tough one in the home opener for the Blue Jackets. The Devils finally getting that steal in the zone that they were looking for. And it's been the same old story for the Blue Jackets tonight. I mean, it just doesn't matter the goaltender. Just, again, the passing has not been crisp. And the power play was ineffective. The penalty kill was as well. They put it all together, and they're down by 2 as Jet Reeves goes off the ice again. Voronkov trying to get to a puck. The Devils do find it first. 28 seconds left in the period. The Jackets desperately trying to get one, to get back into it. There's a shot toward the net and a score. The initial shot went off the post, and it bounced back to the Blue Jackets. And Markstrom got knocked down at the end, and he is hobbling. They're calling for the trainer. Now keep this in mind. There are 20 seconds left in this period, and the Devils are already on their second goaltender. They don't have a backup. They would have to go to an emergency backup situation here. But Markstrom gets up and he says, you know what, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. So the Blue Jackets get one with the extra attacker on. Voronkov was right down there near the net, and he does get a stick on it, and he puts it in. And again, that initial shot went off the post. And it bounced. That may be the first bounce all night that's gone in favor of the Blue Jackets, quite honestly. And now they're going to have to hurry it up because they've got 20.1 seconds to try to tie this thing. And you got to win a face-off. And they don't do that. They pull the goaltender, and Dougie Hamilton takes a shot toward the net, and he missed it. Now, this is what's important. It's an icing call. So now the Blue Jackets get the face-off in the offensive zone. Well. 3-2 game. And Sean Monahan is ready to take the face-off. Well, the officials are holding things up here as they're taking a look in Toronto. Just making sure that one glanced off the post. Face-off is controlled by New Jersey. They cannot clear on the first attempt. They move it around the boards. Werenski steps up. Only 7 seconds remain, though. Jenner gets hit along the end boards. And the Blue Jackets will not get a shot away before time expires here tonight. So they get the second goal with the goaltender pulled, but couldn't get the third one. And so they fall to the New Jersey Devils tonight, 3-2 the final score. Blue Jackets have played 3 games,